flippity flip.
On the flippity flop. Alright, guys. Previously on Sunrise Port. I really wanted to have something ready for that, but I don't!
Cool.
Does anyone want to run over, like, kind of what happened last time? Or you want me to run through kind of the details of what happened?
I remember
Yes,
Slate
lead
tried
us
to be
all.
stealthy and was not successful.
I'm sorry, you did what?
I remember Slate tried to be stealthy and was not successful.
That is where we left off, so we are...
You didn't make a video of him sneaking up unsuccessfully?
Nope. Alright, well, shit. You guys ended last time in the midst of getting into an encounter.
In the throes of battle.
Right, so I have to go first, right?
Well, hold on. Yeah, yes. However...
Well, so,
Shouldn't that
so
teach them
Carl and Jimmy were taken down into the hole.
And Harland.
Who?
Harland.
I thought he was killed.
Harland is the rubber chicken guy.
The rubber chicken guy, okay.
Nick, you subscribed.
I did.
No
Nice.
more ads.
Not Harland. The Peach Slim was killed. Right, like the whole band was like killed when.
Yeah, they
when
got fucked. They got fucked up.
Why is it only good for until August 9th, 2023?
It's a
It
month.
goes for a month. You gotta like redo it.
You gotta redo it every month.
That's stupid.
I know,
You should
right?
use if you hook your Amazon Prime, then it doesn't cost you anything.
That's what I used. Was Amazon Prime.
What was that guy's name again?
What guy?
The music guy?
Harlem.
Harland.
And what's his musical name?
I'm
Rubber Your Chicken is the name of his act.
Why don't you have this all written down already, Ruby?
That's the only one I didn't have written down. What happened with Chaz? Lightly.
You
Do we
don't know?
know?
Nope, you don't know.
He just disappeared, right? Like he was just gone.
Chaz Lightly, yeah, you did not see him in the
He's the venue manager, and then Jordy Blackhouse wasn't anywhere to be seen either.
correct.
But then like
There's
the
a meeting
food
next-
vendors and stuff are kind of cowering around.
And say again? I missed it.
Like the fried fish vendor,
Yeah,
she was still cowering in her tent,
yeah, she's around.
if I recall.
Yes.
We don't give a shit about her though. She's kind of weird.
And her fish was sus at best.
Subpar.
Did we get her name?
Nope,
No, I don't think we asked her name.
nope. You barely wanted to try the fish.
She was weird. Oh wait, I don't have my dice.
Oh yeah, what happened to the old man that was like running for
That's Jordy Blackhouse. He's nowhere to be seen.
that was his name? Okay.
Why don't you have it written down?
That was Nick.
I don't
Was
remember.
it-
Yeah.
Like, turned it around. Turned it right back to you.
I'm not the one who said that. That was Dino.
Oh, sorry. Then I take it back. Let me get my dice.
What did I say?
Why don't you have it written down?
Oh, yeah, I did say that.
Look, the only thing I have written down is my I'm Rubber Your Chicken t-shirt is in my inventory.
You gotta need it.
My HP is
Did I get my t-shirt from someone?
Yeah, you got a T-shirt.
I got
I also have a hero point.
Everyone has a hero point.
Yeah, but mine's extra good.
Remind me what the hero point does?
So a hero point, you can use it to re-roll, like a D20 roll, so like an attack roll or save.
Can you choose the best of the two rolls together? Or
No, not together. But yeah, I'll say you can choose the best of the two. Oh no, Donnie says the second result. So,
Oh, burn.
but you want to be, yeah, you gotta be. You don't really want to use that unless you really have to, like,
Gotcha.
you know.
Yeah.
Can you get another hero point after you use yours?
You can get one if you do something fucking cool
Oh, okay.
Get one, no.
or do something like super heroic.
That you
I
want.
feel like each limb's logo is just a little bit too literal.
Well, they're
Well,
dead.
now they're dead, yeah.
Yeah.
Score one. Well, now
All
you're
right.
dead.
Well, I'll bring up the encounter map, I guess. Shit. So
Bring
here
it
we
up.
are.
Oh, shit.
Here's you guys.
Are we able to make any kind of like insight checks or anything right now, or no? Because we're in combat.
We're in combat.
You can make it. I mean, what kind of insight check are you looking to make? Like to do what? What are you trying to do?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, yeah, you can do that as a free action. That's fine. Let me try to put some background music on. I got fucking the planet song.
Bro, I thought Slade was like over on the side trying to be stealthy. He's like right out there.
He tried.
I clearly see him. He's right there.
Well, remember that like it's kind of hard to tell, but like they're down in a pit, so like these are like not they're
Yeah.
stairs
We have
down.
the high ground.
Yeah, so
Basically like red rocks, it looks like.
yeah, so it's not like I mean it can still be considered in a stealthy position. They just happen to notice. Yeah, so you guys last time ended just starting this encounter. We already rolled for initiative, so the first to act is Lucy.
Lucy.
What should I do, guys? I guess I should try and get closer to them, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can discuss it. I mean, whatever. You can strategize.
How far do you move again on one action is how many feet?
25 feet, so 5 blocks.
Okay, so that's what you can do as one action.
Is a
Correct.
perception check an action?
You can do a free. I'll give you a free perception check.
I mean, I just kind of want to look over at the booths again and see if there's anything else that like we may have missed
Sure.
that
Okay.
we could use in the battle or whatever.
Roll.
19 net.
19. Okay.
Plus 5, so 24.
That's fine. Yeah, so you look over at the there's 2 fried food stands here. So there's like where the French fries are being sold and the fish, and so you do see like the lady that was selling the fish is kind of like hiding behind like a counter over there. You notice that the deep fryers are like fully going. Like they weren't prepared for this. They weren't damaged in the explosion because it was far enough away, but there's still like food going in the deep fryers. The beer, like you notice that it's just like a 2-tap sort of thing. They only had cider and like a lager. Geordie Blackhouse's booth, it was rummaged through last time like a little bit, so it's a little bit, there's like kind of like coffee mugs and stickers and shit all over off the ground, and like kind of paperwork just scattered around. And the t-shirt booth is just, there's merch there, but nothing of note.
What about the fries?
Same as the other one. There's no one in there, but the deep fryers are like they've got potatoes going in them.
Oh, there's nice.
Delicious.
Take a fry break.
Should we lure the rats into the deep fryers?
Yes.
I almost think like let's get some mugs and some grease and
Throw it.
what's it called?
Molotov cocktail?
Molotov cocktail
Are
That
there
with some hot grease.
any empty bottles or cans or something around? I mean, a bottle maybe would be ideal.
Yeah, sure. We'll say it's kind of scattered because there are people standing on this lawn, so there's kind of just like debris, like the cans, bottles. from people that didn't expect to be brutally
And that
killed.
big thing is the swarm of rats.
Correct.
Do we know how many rats are in the swarm?
It's a lot. You can't tell.
Oh, Lord.
I got an idea.
Well, so
But-
Laura, there's a bunch of extra information. I don't know if you want to like try and get into combat or try and lure them with snacks or.
Should we talk together as a team? Because I have an idea that might help, but would require some collaboration to be able to do it collectively in the fewest number of moves, I guess.
Can we do that? I feel like it's Laura's turn, so she needs like.
Lara
know.
Lara is the first action, so
Yeah, Laura's the first action, but we talk.
Who is Laura?
I'm sorry, Lucy's the first action. You can talk about whatever. Yeah, you can strategize right now
We
if you'd
talk
like.
together as a team, right?
Yeah.
We want to succeed as a group.
We sure
I'm
can.
interested in hearing.
I'm thinking about this fry oil that's very hot, and there's a lot of it.
Probably hotter than my.
Whatever like bottles or vessels might be around. I have a rat gut that is kind of like a rope. I mean, it's super gross, but it's really long and really strong.
Got it.
If I tie it around something that we could fill up with fry oil and swing it around and hurl a huge amount of fry oil at these rats.
But if you swing it around, wouldn't it also swing around towards us and anything that's not in the middle of your?
I don't know. I mean,
I think we could easily throw something. I don't think we'd have to swing it. I mean, use that as your Indiana Jones like whip. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it'd be.
Ben, remember, you also have a shepherd sling. Like that's your slingshot. So
Right.
you could whip something around in your slingshot,
yeah. I just thought the.
or you could use. I mean, you could use the rat guts to do that too. You can,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
could try to do whatever you like.
What does the rubber chicken do again?
The rubber chicken, when you you squeeze it to make a noise at an enemy, they're automatically frightened, which makes them a little bit easier to hit. Yeah, like their AC goes down.
Okay.
I wrote that somewhere.
Do the distances go diagonal, or does it have to be like?
They can go diagonal.
They're diagonal.
They can't go diagonal. Okay.
I think we should lure at least the swarm of rats, because I don't know if the rouses would fit in a thing of fryer oil.
Are the swarm of rats like normal size rats, or are they also?
The swarm is normal sized rats. The other two are not rouses like the other ones that you fought. The other ones you fought were more like rouses. These are like anthropomorphic rat thugs.
Humanoid.
Way worse. Way worse.
Okay, I think my plan. I'm gonna head over the direction that Slate is towards the fry oil on that side. Because when they take their turns, they're gonna come to us, so that way I can be ready near the fry oil and or also near anyone that may need healing.
So you kind of want to move diagonally that way,
Yeah.
like all the way diagonal, like up next to Slate.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one action. So you still have two actions remaining. You can move again, or you can. I don't really know what else you can do at this point, but
I can't really reach anybody with anything.
not quite.
And if I did my inspiring tune, nobody else would be able to reach anybody either. But who's next? The rats, or do we all go and then the rats go?
You don't know yet.
Yeah, you don't know yet.
We don't know what their speed is.
Well, I guess I'll just take another action to go even closer to the prior. Wait, okay. I guess Amy's vibe check told us everything we need to know. I mean,
In terms of like your perception,
Vibe.
keep in mind that like you can move again. That's fine because like your inspiring tune is only one action. So if you don't have anything else to do, it might be worth just doing it. Just because you don't know whether the rats go next and how fast they can move, and if they're going to attack.
twice?
What?
Since I have 2 actions left, can I do that twice?
No, you can only do that once.
Okay.
But you can do it twice. It's only gonna have effect once. You can sing as many songs. You can sing twice if you want.
I'm gonna sing an inspiring tune then.
What kind of tune or what does it sound like? Or you can sing it.
It is gonna be Eye of the Tiger.
How do I know?
So you
It's the
sing.
most inspiring tune.
It's beautifully covered, by the way.
So you pull out your guitar, and you play an awesome acoustic version of "Eye of the Tiger," and everyone is going "bet, bet, bet, bet" every time you do it, and everyone's pumped. So everyone gets a +1 to your attack roll and +1
Yeah,
to
we do.
damage until your
Thanks.
next turn. So, and are you gonna move again, or are you gonna stay where you are?
I'll move again closer to the fire.
Okay, you can like get up right next to it if you want.
Okay.
Okay,
Is that for everybody? Everybody gets +1?
everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, it is Dino's turn.
Let me see where we're at over here.
Did you put your skates on last battle?
No,
Okay.
I did not. Thinking about it. All right. Well, I guess I'll head over to the other fry here.
You want to go to the right side?
Yeah. I want to get closer to the beer though. Maybe I can slam one before this whole thing starts.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right, so that's 5. That's 1 action. Do you want to take 2 move actions?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 4. You can get pretty close.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of get like not quite in between, but you know. Yeah. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yep.
Okay.
Great.
And then you still have 1 action remaining. You could move again if you want.
I want to see if I can smack one with a puck.
Yeah, you do have a 50-foot range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean you could hit the swarm, or you could hit this rat thug that's closer to you.
I'm gonna go for the rat thug.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Aggro it. Get it away.
Rolling my d20. Ooh. And that's plus the puck shot, right?
+6. Yep, to whatever you roll.
Yeah, that's 9 altogether. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, you drop a puck confidently at your feet and kind of nudge it with your foot. Take a huge swing. Whoop-pow! It goes flying over the rat and lands kind of near the stage.
That was actually on purpose, and you'll figure it out later.
All right. That is going to be.
Did that also include the +1 that he got from?
Oh, 10.
Yeah, it's still the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, so
Does he have to use it that time, or can he save it?
No, it's just
It's-
during
Just for one turn, so you might as well.
it's 1
Oh,
turn.
okay.
So yeah. Okay, this is going to be the rat swarm's turn.
Oh shit.
That's warm.
That's long.
You see this is locked. I was like, why can't I move it? The rat swarm. It's just like a ball of fucking disgusting rats, and they're just kind of rolling over each other.
Ooh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then
Oh shit.
we're gonna move 1 more. And he's gonna take a bite at old Slate here.
Oh no.
Classic.
Warm at once.
Not a bite.
Not a whole bite.
I keep getting.
What did the rats roll?
So you take 3 points of damage.
Oof.
And I need you to make a fortitude save. So roll a d20.
Did you see what Donnie's saying?
No. Oh, Oh, they share
You're
the
saying
space.
they would go under and they would share.
All right, that's fine. Oh, yeah, whatever.
You what? Oh.
Need to make a reflex before damage. What's the reflex save? What's the reflex for? For what?
Unmute and explain yourself.
Love marriage, love marriage. Go,
Should I
He says
continue
he's
with
wrong,
my
Barry.
fortitude
Oh, I'm
check?
sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I said fortitude. I meant a reflex. I understand. Yeah. So it's so make a reflex save, slate.
Should I re-roll or use the roll I just used for the fortitude?
Use
the roll.
Use the
Actually,
roll.
sorry. Yeah, so it's the reflex save first, and then the fortitude.
Fortitude
save.
is for later.
I
Got
was
it.
right. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, reflex first, then fortitude.
So what? So your roll plus your reflex. What did you get?
Roll plus reflex was a 13.
13. Okay. Interesting.
It's a 20, right, on both of those?
The D20. Yeah. Okay.
Now, a fortitude check also?
No, you don't have to do that. That's fine.
Okay.
That's glorious.
The rat swarm is going to move this way.
right to the left.
Okay. Now it is Slate's turn.
Wait.
I'm sorry, I didn't move far enough. 1, 2,
Is there glass lying around on the ground next to me?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, do I have to do a perception check to find that out?
No, I already told you before that there's like there's bottles and
Okay.
broken bottles and stuff.
I want to pick up a piece of the glass and like reflect the sun and entice those other 2 rat thugs to come to where I am.
Is it still daylight?
You want to reflect the
Get their attention.
you want to reflect sunlight off the glass to get the attention of.
I
Yeah.
think you already have their attention.
Do I? I don't already have their attention, do I?
No. Dino did swing a puck at one of them.
Yeah. So one of them may be honing in on me.
Dean.
Can't help myself,
I'm
man.
trying to think outside the box, I guess.
He wants to do something really cool and get an extra hero point.
Is it still daylight? Is the question.
Well, we'll say it's like
Probably not. I mean, the concert was started a while ago.
yeah, it's after 7 o'clock, but it is summertime, so we'll say it's
Yeah.
a little. The sun is setting, so you can try this.
Nah.
No, I mean, you can try to do it.
Are you trying to get the attention of the swarm or the other rat?
Swarm's already on him.
No, the swarm already
The
came
swarm's
to
moving
attack.
on. They already hit you
I
and
say
moving on.
want to.
deal with the swarm that's already on you.
I would say if you're gonna do it though, you could target one of them.
Okay, well, if I'm going to target one of them, well, I guess so. Let's say I want to fire my slingshot at them.
Okay.
Does it make it more likely to hit that? Let's say, given a specific roll, some middle of the ground roll, am I a lot more likely to hit them if they're a lot closer to me than if they're at the end of my range?
No,
Or-
it's the same likelihood.
Okay, so if they're within range, it's within range. It doesn't matter how close
Right.
I am.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't see any benefit of trying to get their attention if I can just hit one with a slingshot from where I am.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That'll do it too.
But range, so that left one is definitely within range.
Yeah. You wanna slingshot it?
Can you remind me of how my skills affect? Like, if it's something I'm let's say I'm proficient in athletics.
Yep.
Does that improve my accuracy, or
No,
or
your accuracy is kind of like what it's at right now. So that's your +6 under your slingshot ability. That's as good as your accuracy is gonna get. It's not gonna
Gotcha.
change.
Okay. So neither my skills nor my modifiers have any effect on how good my attacks are.
They
Your
did when
attacker.
when it was set up, yeah. But like it not right now. Like right now it's set. So
Okay.
that's what those numbers are based off of your
Okay. I understand.
scores.
Gotcha. Just trying to get a better handle on what it all means. Okay, so I'm gonna wind up. Well, I'm gonna pick up a large piece of rubble next to me
Okay.
and put it in my slingshot and wind up and hit the rat that's in a straight line.
Right, straight in front of you. Got it.
Yeah, that guy on the left. So rolling 11 plus my 6 is a nat 17.
Plus mine.
Well, I guess that would be a nat 11 technically,
Yeah.
but
Plus 1.
so 17 plus 1
Plus the 1 is 18. Okay.
Eight.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Where am I at? Go ahead and roll damage.
So that's a d6.
D6 plus 2, and then plus 1 from the inspiring tune.
It's a nat 6
Nice.
plus 3, so that's a 9 out of 6.
So, 9. That was a really good hit. So you pick up the rubble. So it's kind of like pieces of rock. Wind back. You got your. Does everyone know what a shepherd's sling is?
A what?
A shepherd's
Sounds like
sling.
David and Goliath slingshot.
Yeah, it's a David and Goliath fucking thing. So he puts the rubble in the little thing and he whips it back. Rubble goes flying through the air and pelts the rat in the face. Oh, it's definitely that one hurt. And the rat turns and looks at you because he was looking at Dino.
Got his attention. Thanks, bud.
That exact thing would have killed Goliath, so I don't know how this rat thug is still alive.
We don't know Goliath's stats, so
Yeah, low AC.
he had low HP. All right, well that was one action. You still have 2 actions left.
Well, what's the health of that rat there that I was trying to kill?
He's not gonna tell you that.
You don't know. You just know that that hit fucking hurt.
I just know that he's not dead.
He's not dead. He took it. Took it on
Okay.
the fucking jaw.
What a champ.
Wiped some blood from it under his.
I still have
Mouth.
two actions.
Correct.
Hmm. So I have this how it's made ability.
Yep.
It doesn't tell me what the range is, and it also, I'm not sure if there needs to be specific conditions already existing around me for that to succeed at all. But it's an ability and it leans on my technology check, which is strong. So I'm just trying to understand when I can and can't use that, if I always can, and the roll just
I mean, you have 2 actions. I mean, you could try. I mean, it really depends on what you're trying to do. Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to make?
Popcorn.
Some sort of like trebuchet, like catapult like device, or
Just
like a
catapult.
Yeah. So like you want the catapult with like the sack.
Yeah, I want to build a trebuchet with the pieces of lumber and rock and
Why are those wires there?
rat gut
to make like the to
For
make
my
the,
like winding cord or whatever.
Gotcha.
He really wants to use this rack.
I wanna
I can't wait till it's gone.
I wanna make a trebuchet to hurl a large rock at one of these rats.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
He decided his small rock was not cutting it.
you can roll. You
Really,
can
the small rock was not cutting it. So
go ahead. You can try to do it.
It's a
All right.
hell of a one turn.
so
This is a two. This is a two action
yeah.
attempt.
DC 15 technology check to succeed. So it uses 2 actions and it just
Yep, you're gonna to craft it. So you'll use a D20 and then you'll add your technology to that.
DC 15.
yeah, what does DC 15 mean then?
That means that your roll plus the 6 for your technology has to beat 15,
Gotcha. Okay.
or has to at least match 15.
Complete failure. I mean, I got a 7 out of 15.
Oh, so you rolled that one.
I rolled in that one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you you try to scramble together like what's around you to make this trebuchet, and like it kind of like you have it kind of in the right configuration, but there's nothing, you have nothing holding it together, so it just collapses under the weight of itself. You drop the rat guts.
Oh no.
They're right there, but you drop them.
You can pick
You can pick them up, but it's gonna take an action your next turn. If
Oh, that's not worth it. Might as well leave.
In the cargo van.
It was a very cool idea though. You can always try to do it again if you have like a better design.
Beat some screws, bro.
Do a better roll.
All right, so that's the end of your turn. So this is the rat thug's turn.
Yeah.
You see the rat thug that Slate just smacked with the rubble from the slingshot is now in a pissy mood. He was having a good time kicking people and slashing and stuff like that, and now he's going to move this way. He's using the stairs.
How nice of him.
And he's now going to take a little swipe at Slate.
Oh no.
He's going to attempt to punch you.
rat punch.
Yeah, he winds up, foof, punches you really fucking hard in the gut.
I don't like that.
He's like he says that slingshot was really cute. And
They talk.
he does 5 points of damage to you.
Remember, your HP was full when we started.
Right, but he took damage
But you're getting after that.
before, right?
Said 4?
No, before he took damage from the swarm.
Before? Oh, from
Yeah.
the swarm.
Yeah.
All right, this rat is like, yeah, get him, Tony.
Fucking Terry.
This one, after almost being hit by a puck, is gonna come this way, but he doesn't like the stairs. He's gonna try to do some fucking cool somersaults
Parkour.
up this, some like parkour up the
Fucking athletics check.
thingies.
I got plus 20 on athletics.
All right, he kind of he makes it over the first seat and then like fucking trips over the next one and falls on his fucking face. And then like licking his wounds, he decides to take the stairs.
Does he take any damage for falling?
He did take some damage, yeah.
His
Nice.
fucking ego.
Lots of damage to his ego.
Fried's fucking hurting, man. He's like, yes.
And he is gonna wind up. He's kind of like, you feel like he's kind of competitive with Tony, so he wants to see how hard he can punch Dino.
It's always been good for me. All right,
Yes.
rat boy.
He winds up to punch, and still feeling it from the fall. Dino just like is too fast for him. Just like dodges out of the way as he tries to hit you. Okay, so that is going to be Ruby's turn.
If I run up to the right side of this rat next to Slate, is that flanking him?
You'd have to get behind him to flank him.
How many? Because I'm kind of in the middle of two spots. I don't really know where I start counting.
I'll
the
put
back.
you this. Oh shit! You're all connected. Fuck. Hold on. Ruby, here we go. I'll put you right there, one closer. And Ben, I realized that I do need you to make that fortitude saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
Oof. What are the saving throws again?
What'd you get? Sorry.
19 plus my 5, so that's 24.
24. Okay, good. Okay. So Ruby.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up 2 spaces away from Slate.
2 spaces away
Like, kind of like the bottom right.
of this rat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's as far as I can go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was your first. That's a full movement action. Yeah.
Alright, well then I'm gonna move 2 more to get behind, or however many more to get behind him and flank him, and then I'm gonna slash him with my sledgehammer.
I'll say just like 1 is good. So you're gonna smack him with the sledgehammer. Go ahead and take your swing. Swing, Ruby. Swing away, Ruby.
What is it?
D20
Plus,
plus your 7.
oh yeah. Alright, so 18.
18 total.
Yes.
Also, you got +1 from.
Oh, 19.
So 19. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna hit. You can roll
Nice.
damage.
Alright, I'm gonna go up and try and smack him right in the head, and that is 1d12 plus 4. This one? 7.
7.
8 plus my 8 with the +1 damage for the song.
Okay. So 8 total.
Yeah.
All right. You
So it's
fucking.
d12 plus 4, 7 plus my 1.
You Yeah. You wind up your sledgehammer and you smack Tony across the fucking head, and he fucking feels
When
it.
I do it, I go, "Hey, Tony!" And then
That's what you get, Tony.
And he kind of like turns, he's like, huh? And then you smack him, and he kind of like his head twists halfway around with the rest of him, and he's like, "Hey, this ain't fair."
wait, don't I get more because I flanked him? Is it more damage or more?
No, it was easier to hit him, because you were
Oh, okay.
hit him.
Walk in here.
I was hoping to use that, but there isn't really a case to take place. So you took 2 movement actions and then your attack, so that's it for you. So it is now Rick's turn.
About damn time.
Right. That rat is still alive, correct?
That rat is still alive.
Still kicking.
Still kicking.
All right. I believe that Slate will get to move again before the rat does.
I got a whole army of rats over here.
Maybe I should go for the swarm.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Between because you don't get to move too, so maybe between the 2 of us we could take it out. I don't know how much health it has. Hold on, how close do I have to get to that thing?
You could try to get to the fries and just throw them into the middle of the field and see if they'll go after him for a tasty little snack.
Or just dump the oil on top of them.
So what if I like got like one? Hold on, one. These blocks I move 1, 2, 3. I'm still so far away though. I have to take like 2 movements. I think to even get within rank close to the fries. Wouldn't I? That'd be like 2 actions to get over there.
Yeah. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You wouldn't even make it there in 2 actions. You would need your full 3
Yeah,
actions just to get there.
It's not gonna work. I have another idea. What if I moved to like? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what if I moved over like 5 to the left?
Okay.
My 25 feet to the left.
Yep.
And then what if I shot my laser right into the center of the swarm?
Yeah, you could certainly do that.
At a 50-foot range.
Your laser. Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and
We'll
attempt.
try it. 7 plus 7, 14 plus the 1, so 15.
Okay, that is going to hit.
All right, and then I get a. Do I get +1 to this too from the tune?
Yes.
That was a good tune.
A 4 plus 4, 8, 9.
So 9 damage.
Whoa.
So you run over to the left, fucking pull out your fucking watch, hit that laser, and fucking just start swinging it around. There's a bunch of rats. So that laser's a straight line, so you want to make sure you're hitting as much as possible. Yeah, so you fucking burn the fuck out of these rats. I feel like several of them like kind of fall off and are dead because it's still just like a ball of rats, but there's still some rats, roaming around. But that hurt him for sure. That was a big hit.
I had a slight concern that the laser would go through the rats and just hit like.
Lucy.
No,
Lucy.
you swung around and but they're close enough to the ground that you got a good hit.
Good.
You still have 1 action remaining. Or that was 2. That was 2. Never mind.
Yeah, that takes 2, yep.
So that is going to be Lucy's turn. Lucy Moondrop.
All right. Can I do anything with the fryer oil, even though I don't have like an ability that says that I can?
What do you want to do with it?
It's got to. Yeah.
I want to dump it on a pile of rats.
Well, so
Lure them into the oil somehow.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, they're not next to the oil right now. They're kind of in front of the stand. So, yeah, I mean, you got to kind of tell me how you would do it.
My hypnotic tune.
That's what I'm thinking. But I don't have that as a.
Pied Piper shit.
I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't work, right?
You can, if you want to try to Pied Piper them into
Yeah,
the.
I want to play a song that I'm making up on the spot to lure them into my melody and the smell of the French fries to lure them to the oil.
So you are gonna have to move there first, right?
Am I not there?
You're not. You got to be inside this thing in order to.
I thought she was.
No, she's in front of it. You're in front of the stand right now.
Okay. Do I want to be inside of it or behind it?
I mean, yeah, you can go behind it. Like if you want to have access to the fryers, right? So you want to kind of get up behind the fryers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that I can move the basket out of the way so they get in it.
The basket, eh?
Are these like rat-sized rats?
These
Yeah,
are
these-
rat-sized rats. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then you want to play. You want to try to bring them into the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so make a performance check.
Is that a D20?
Yes.
Oh, 18 plus 7.
18 plus 7. Okay. So 25. Yeah, I mean, you play what do you play? What are you playing?
No, it's just really melodic. There's no words. Just like a hypnotizing to get them to come on
Just like
over, come on
repetitive.
baby.
so you play the Christina Aguilera song. Okay, so yeah, they hear it and they're kind of like they're squeaking it. So they slowly kind of make their way into the thing.
Did you like Pied Piper them into the?
Yeah, she fucking Pied Piper these rats.
But so they're not in the fry oil; they're just in the tent.
They're in the tent, in front of the deep fryers. Yeah, you didn't lure them into the oil. They don't quite want to commit suicide.
But they are intrigued.
They're not lemmings.
Like tip them
Yeah.
over, like tip them forward.
I have 2 actions left, or was that 2 actions?
That was
Oh.
2 actions because you moved and then you sang to the rats. So if you want to attempt to dump this oil, now's the time.
Yeah, I'm dumping it.
Okay. Yeah, make a athletics check.
Oh no, I am not strong.
You can do it.
11 plus 2.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking kick over the deep fryers onto these rats
Yeah.
and fucking fry them to fucking shit. These rats are dead. The rat swarm is gone.
Nice. Good move.
I'm gonna award you a hero point for those actions, so you now have 2 hero points.
I was gonna go for the fry oil.
There's still
All right.
there's more fry oil. I mean, okay, so
I have an out of character question.
Sure.
Clarification. How was it again that we learned about the fry oil?
Vibe check.
I made a perception.
Amy made a perception check and looked
Just be
into
called
it.
some
Okay,
vibe
gotcha.
checks.
Yeah, vibe check. We can just call vibe checks.
Okay. I'll check.
The vibe was
Okay.
deep fried. All right, that is
But
gonna
you didn't
be.
use a fried pun before you did that? Big mistake.
Yeah, did you? Yeah, I mean, you could say something before you roast them all.
I'm just humming.
Okay. Just like
Today's
nonchalantly humming.
special.
Tink. You just kind of like. Cause I think that your character is.
Almost like Spartan kicked the oil over.
Today's special ratatouille.
Okay, so that is Dino's turn.
All right. I guess I'll just rough my guy up. He's already got some damage.
Yeah, this is the guy that tripped up the
Flang shot.
No, the guy in front of you is the guy that tripped up the steps.
Oh, okay. He was.
the
Really?
yeah. Like I could picture her walking up to some fryers and just being like, and just like kicking it over and pretending that no one noticed. I don't know.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So you.
Well, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna. What's up?
I was gonna say like you you have the your fight dirty.
I know. I was thinking about like trying to push him in that direction, but it would take a few actions to get him that far, and then
I would
have
say
to move.
like you're 10 feet away. Like if you wanted to shove him, you could knock him in there if you were successful. Or yeah, I
Okay.
mean, like Donnie said,
Yeah.
you could fucking push him down the fucking stairs.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be very agile or coordinated. So yeah, let's see if we can use the stairs to his disadvantage.
Like kind of push him over the seats and like down back into the pit, sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, go ahead and make your athletics check.
So just D20 plus my athletics.
Yep.
So that says DC 15, but my athletics is 7. So what is it?
So whatever you rolled plus 7.
Okay, so oops, 9. Not very athletic of me.
Hold let me check. I'm asking Donnie something real quick before we.
Little Master Don.
We should just call him Mastodon.
I like it.
Okay. Yeah. So you rolled a 9. So you do shove him, but he kind of just like moves back a little bit. Does not fall down the stairs as intended, but he's fucking pissed. He's like, "Oh, we're pushing people now, are we?"
Now we're pushing. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to rake his eyes too, or maybe just straight Captain Insano. Just
So you want to try it again? You like try the same thing again? Or
no, I want to try to blind him.
Okay, so you're gonna rake his eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and
All right.
make your roll.
All right. So that's 26.
26. Oh, that's pretty good. You you rake him in the eyes, and like you can tell that he's kind of phased. He kind of takes a little step back, and he can't really see. Now he's got a scratch across his eyes, and he was like, "That was dirty."
Yeah. I mean, I could do another fight dirty. That doesn't have any sort of penalty.
No.
All right, let's try to shove him one more time. See if we can. Now that he's blind.
Okay. So you gotta shove him one more time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Go ahead.
All right. 13.
Oh.
13 total.
Yep.
Okay.
Come on.
So you push him. Yeah, you push him, but he doesn't fall down the stairs. I will say that since he was blind, he kind of like you do push him back a couple feet. So he's not right up next to you anymore.
All right.
Since he was blind. Okay. That's all your actions, right? So now the rat swarm is dead. So Slate, that's you.
All right. I'm gonna use my this one rat thug is close enough to me that I don't need range, right? I can use my multi-tool.
You're flanking him.
Yeah, you don't need range. You could
I'm gonna
The
use
rat
my multi-tool.
So I don't think he's.
I'm gonna pull out the pocket knife, the blade.
Yep.
Portion of my multi-tool, and take a powerful stab at this rat right here in front of me.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll for it. And he is flanked right now, so
Nat 18 plus 6.
equals 6 to 24.
So 24.
Okay. And he is at -2.
And damage is D4 plus 2.
That's definitely gonna hit. Yeah, so you can roll damage. So your D4.
That's a 6 on damage.
6? You got
Yeah.
4 plus your 2. Holy shit.
1 plus 2.
Damn, son.
Okay. Yeah, so you fucking First of all, you critically hit with those rolls because of the fact that he's flanked. So, do you want to say anything before you stab this rat?
This is for Carl.
All right. So you say this is for Carl. You take your. Oh, we lost. I think there's. You take your multi-tool. You stab him right underneath the ribs.
Carl is Rick's brother, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You twist the knife a little bit, and you pull it out. Tony just kind of is looking at the wound. He has his hands over it. He kind of starts backing up, and kind of falls backwards down the stairs, back into the seating of the amphitheater, and he falls over dead.
Nice.
And you hear the other rat thug yell out for Tony. He's like, "No, they did my boy bad, man."
Not Tony. Can't
Tony,
see.
he was just walking here.
He's blinded.
He kind of was blinded, but he saw kind of a blur. He knows it's his best. It's like his best friend. So he
Kind of has this action.
All right. It is gonna be D'Angelo's turn. That's the name of this rat. I don't know if I told you guys that. His name is D'Angelo.
You did
Wait,
not.
wait, don't we have 3 actions?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, that was just one, right?
Yeah.
Go for it. You got 2 more.
Okay, so learning. Wait, so what's the distance to the
1,
other rat?
2, 3, 4, 5,
D'Angelo.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He is 55 feet away from you.
Okay. Well, then I will, I don't know, take a couple steps forward.
Just a couple.
A couple towards him.
Um,
Yeah.
To where he's just. Well, I might as well get close enough to him to use my IED on the next turn. No, there's no way he's gonna survive to the next turn. I just, a couple steps. I want to get within 50 feet of him. Say like
You want to
40 feet.
just walk past Ruby a little bit?
I want to be right next to Ruby.
Okay. Like on this side.
Late.
Yeah. What's up,
I
Ruby?
like it there with your
So you're-
little.
Now you're 30 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're 35 feet away right now.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot with my slingshot.
Okay.
Fire.
Add
I'm
a-
right there.
one-
Just hit me.
Remember, it's a +1 because you already took an attack this time. So it's you don't get the +6. You get +1 instead for your bonus.
Oh, I see. Well,
I mean, maybe
Still worth a shot.
I made it. Do it.
better late than never.
That's gonna be my tagline.
Don't tell Rick.
Yeah.
It's a 9 plus. What is it? Plus 1
One.
plus
Plus one.
1.
No, just the one. You don't have that bonus anymore.
Oh.
So 10.
Yeah.
You wind up your slingshot with more rubble, just like you hit Tony before. You fired off. You fired off. It misses. D'Angelo goes flying. I'm gonna say into the beer booth, and kind of shatters a few glasses in there, a few mugs that they had.
Okay, monster.
Not the beer.
It is now D'Angelo's turn.
Again?
Well, he hasn't gone in a while. He's going to move up here.
So to go to the optometrist.
Yeah, he's gonna go here. He still can't see, but he steps forward. He kind of sees a blur of Dino. He's gonna try to scratch Dino.
About to get the plague.
Oh my god. Okay, he fucking whiffs. He can't fucking see. He just kind of is like, just kind of swinging his arms, kind of being hopeful. hopeful that he hits something.
I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah,
Come on.
exactly.
Come on, D'Angelo. Just keep swinging.
He is gonna try to scratch you again. Yeah, same thing. He just kind of is just like whipping his hands around. He can't fucking see what he's doing at all. What's your AC?
Mine is 18.
Yeah, he's so desperate to hit you. He swings his claws all the way around and like kind of like loses his balance and falls on the ground.
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo
I know, and I
fucking
can't even
sucks.
push his ass over. He did that to himself.
He had to do it to himself. All right, so he's on the ground. Ruby, it's your turn.
Rage.
I want to jump down all those steps to the stage.
You're gonna jump over the seats down to the through the pit.
I'll just go down the stairs.
I don't want to take all those movements.
So where exactly are you trying to go?
I really just want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces forward, but without having to do all the steps.
Okay. All right. Well,
It counts as an action, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
doesn't
it's
it?
still an action. You need to make a acrobatics check.
You tried to jump 5 feet down the stairs.
Right.
I'm sorry. What did you roll?
15?
Plus that includes your 4.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you fucking parkour expertly off of the backs of these seats. Fucking do a backflip gainer down into the pit.
You flip her icon as you
That's
do that.
one movement.
That is one movement.
That was pretty boss.
You looked really fucking cool when you did it.
Nice move, Rube.
Alright, and then I'm gonna up to where the hole is, and then make a perception check.
You're going to okay. So you want to go up.
Just smart. We're gonna take care of. I mean, Angelo's gonna kill himself in another turn. We're all-
I know. I'm just gonna leave him to his own device.
Are you gonna go up these stairs, or are you gonna try to do some
He'll
fucking?
find the fryer oil himself, I'm sure.
Where will I go if I go up the steps?
I mean, you're gonna take the rest of your movement if you want to get to the hole. And
I
then
don't want to get to the hole. I just want to get up on this to where I can get a good look at the hole.
yeah. So okay, and then your perception. Yeah. So you're out of action, so you can do a perception check with the hole if you'd like.
No. Where'd you move me?
Up next to the hole.
I said I don't want to be next to the hole. I just want to get a good look at the hole.
Do you want to look at the hole, or you want to look down in the hole?
I guess I want to look down in the hole.
Yeah. So you got to move to where I put you. Yeah. You're.
Yeah, how good is your eyes?
You make a perception check.
Wow. What a
14.
hole.
That's definitely what I was gonna
You
say.
made
Like,
a 4. You added your perception, right?
I did.
Okay, it's really dark. You can't really you hear like a little bit of like just like a little breeze, but otherwise you can't really see much of anything.
Do you smell cigarette smoke?
Sulfur.
Jimmy, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, you can yell down there if you like.
I don't want to yell now.
Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, you no, it doesn't smell great. It kind of like just, but it doesn't smell like cigarette smoke. No.
You know, like when like there's like rodents nearby, and you just know that like hamster type smell.
Yeah, like the wood chippy kind of.
That's what I'm getting.
rat
Yeah,
feces.
a little bit of rat smell. Okay. Rick, it's your turn.
Oh shit. Old D'Angelo. I'm about to leave him like what's her face in Kill Bill? She plucked out her second eye and just left it.
Hell.
Oh yeah, thank you. So you are gonna get other actions again before, right? Before do I even need to do anything to that motherfucker?
I like how everybody's like, yeah, just fucking leave Tito.
Everybody, just me. I'm like,
I mean,
guys,
He'll be
He
fine.
hits you.
He's whipping.
He blindly he keeps missing.
I'm just gonna keep blinding him. That seems to be.
Yeah. How
I just
far,
like to torture anthropomorphic animals. I don't like to kill them.
how far am I from the hole? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna start waterboarding D'Angelo. with the
He's
cider.
trying to get up like next to you, you know, and like when you can just hit your hand on his shoulder, and be like you got,
I'm
like,
just gonna.
like get up behind him and like massage his shoulders, like and rile him all up, like yeah, Dino, you got
Somebody toss me the rat guts. I'm gonna fucking tie him up like fucking Michonne's zombies.
Slate left the rat guts where he was standing before.
Yeah, they're on the ground.
It'll be my own personal fucking rat attack.
You gotta cut his arms off and like his lower jaw.
No, he needs something with which to attack. I just don't know how to. I got some turns left to think about it.
Where on the ground were the rat guts again at this point?
They're like straight ahead of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks.
Picking up the rat guts again.
I can't. Oh, so funny. 6 blocks, 30 feet. My little hand shoots out exactly 30 feet. If I wanted to grab it.
My little hand.
To grab what? The guts? You want to grab the guts?
I could do that. It doesn't even take an action.
That would, if you're doing it in a battle, it's gonna take an action to do it.
But is there any reason? Like, do we want those for any reason? Like, what do they do?
Only Slate did.
I'm about to find more rat guts here real soon.
What exactly are they? Like, it's just like guts of rat.
Yeah, they're just like gore. It's like just like the insides of rat. It's like
Yeah,
it's
Basically like a rope, like as if I
like
found
intestine, yeah, like that.
Like, it has to be like the fact that you got it means it has to be good for something, right? Like, he wouldn't even.
He tried to make a trebuchet.
No, I mean like the fact that like you even like mentioned that they existed and that became part of his inventory
It
means
doesn't necessarily.
You would be surprised.
It doesn't. Like Ben made a perception check to see what the rat had and decided that he wanted rat gut.
that's true.
So it could mean absolutely nothing.
That's
And
fair.
by then I mean Slate. I don't remember which.
It is what you make of it. Like if you can reasonably make an argument that something can be used for something,
yeah.
then
For sure.
All right, well, let's do
Oh, I'm not saying what you did was wrong or dumb or anything. I'm just saying like that's all that happened. Like you saw it and you're like, yeah, I could use this for something. Like you're an inventor kind of guy. So
let me move 25 feet directly diagonal closer to D'Angelo.
Towards D'Angelo. Okay. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5.
Enjoy
Okay.
the skirmish.
You are 20 feet away from
And now
D'Angelo.
I'm just ready for the
The whole light on
taser.
our faces.
I'm gonna shoot the taser at him.
I'm gonna shoot him with the fucking taser, eh?
Taser. He's just in range.
Go ahead and yeah, roll for it.
The other checks are like the extra one is gone now, right? But it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I got 24.
Yeah, I think that doesn't-
24.
Yeah.
He's not flat-footed anymore. Okay, I mean that's definitely gonna hit. You can roll for damage.
I get a D6. Oh, a sick 10.
10 damage. Holy shit.
Crit?
It's not a crit. It's not a crit.
6.
20. You have to roll 20 for it to be crit.
No, you have to roll either a nat 20 or it has to be 10 above the enemy AC, which you don't know what that number is. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you fucking sprint up there, take a knee, fucking press a button on your watch. A fucking taser shoot like a wire shoots out of it, gets D'Angelo like 2 little prongs sticking to him. He's fucking, he can't fucking see. He's being electrocuted. He's just like, the fuck. He's already on the ground. Like he's like,
Well, at this point, yeah, let's keep him alive and torture him. See what information we can get out of him.
okay,
I'll grab
so
the rat guts and tie him up.
Yeah.
So he's not dead. That didn't kill him then, right?
he's still alive. He's still
There you go.
moving around. He's still trash talking like as much as he can.
My actions are over.
He's like, that's fucking it.
Not about
Oh, he's asking for more. Okay, yeah.
Look, he's a bot.
Okay, so then that is Lucy's turn.
all the way over here. Like I'm about to just eat some French fries. No, I
Yeah, we should just have
there's
some
no
fire.
fire oil. Never mind. What's everybody's HP looking like?
I think everyone is full except for Slade, right? Oh no, you have some damage too, right?
I'm
Dino?
in the dumps. I have HP 8 8 of 16.
Do I need to be right up on top of somebody to use my soothing tonic?
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Or can she toss
If
it?
you gotta hand him a drink, I feel like you gotta be right up on top.
That's to stabilize a dying enemy. None of
Dying
your,
ally?
none of. No, I mean, I'm sorry, to stabilize a dying ally. No one's dying at the moment.
Okay.
And yes, you do have to be touching them.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Alright, well, let me get closer to everybody so they can hear me sing them a song.
Yeah.
All right, you just want to move like straight over there.
Yeah.
1, 2,
It's my
3,
friend.
5. Inspiring tune is 1 action. Do you want to move twice? You can move all the way over here.
Yeah, I may as well, because there's really not much else I can do.
Okay. Yeah, you want to do inspiring tune? Then give it to him.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sing You Fucking Did It. They did it, yeah, you fucking did it. You fucking did it.
Everyone kind of like nods their heads. Not sure if they've heard that song before, so they're
I rap sing, and it's really cute. And I could do the whole thing, but that would take like 3 minutes.
That's okay. But you pull out your guitar, you fucking sing, you fucking did it. Everyone's feeling it, feeling like they can really do it now.
Even me from where I'm at?
Even you. She belts it out loud enough for you to hear. Okay, that's gonna be Dino's turn.
Alright, I want to get information out of this rat.
Wait, so what did that do? I'm sorry?
You get a +1 to your attack rolls and +1 to damage that you cause.
Oh, we do that. Okay, it's another one of those. Okay.
Sweet nectar.
So what are you gonna do, Nick?
I want to waterboard him with my peach limb hoodie and cider.
Oh, she's still you have the cider still. Okay, so he's on the ground. So I'm gonna say it's not gonna be that difficult to do. You want you're gonna try to you're gonna pour it over, like you're gonna put the hoodie over his face and then pour the cider.
Simulate drowning. Yes.
Okay.
It'll be sweet, sweet death.
Yeah, you can just do that as your first action. So I'll say that you're doing that, and then
Sweet.
and then you're gonna try to ask him.
Yeah, information like who the leader is, what their motivation is, what they're really doing.
Okay. Make a conversation check.
Just roll a d20 plus my 4.
D20 +4.
Conversation check.
We got 20.
20 total.
Yep.
All right. He So what exactly? It's like so. What do you ask him? What do you say to him?
Who do you work for?
An ordinary citizen.
He's like, I work. He says he's kind of like a little scared, and he can see a little bit now. So he kind of though you just poured cider all over his face, so he kind of is still having a hard time seeing.
Yeah, I poke him in the eyes again.
He says he's kind of shaking a little bit, but he's a pretty tough guy. So he says, I work for the boss, man. It's the king, the Under King, man.
Under King.
Where is he?
He says, well, where do you think we came busted out of that hole, man? What are you, some kind of idiot?
Fucking roasted you.
All right, D'Angelo. Now's your last chance to give me something fucking worthy, or it's curtains, buddy.
Curtains for you.
Are you asking something else or no?
I mean, nothing specific. Give me the goods, dude. Or you're gonna die.
He spits in your face.
Oh,
He's
shit.
like,
Not with the peach limb fucking hoodie over him.
He let's say he moves it out of the way and he spits. It's mostly cider at this point, but
It's in my face. All right, I'm a hockey stick him to death. I just got
you're gonna smack him with
Yeah.
your hockey stick. Okay,
yeah.
go ahead.
Wrong answer.
Roll for it.
All right, D'Angelo. 14 plus 9.
So 23.
23.
Okay, that's definitely gonna hit. You can roll damage.
You're gonna say
How old
like
you, D'Angelo?
dead Angelo.
D10 plus 4. Oop, 6.
All right, so you fucking smack him with the hockey stick.
Don't forget your +1s from me.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
7.
that's actually 7 damage then, right? So then oh wait, what was your D20 roll again?
16.
24 or something?
It's
Crazy?
23.
23.
Yeah, 23.
It was
altogether.
23, and then plus 1 was 24. Okay, so yeah, so you did 7 points of damage. He's looking rough. But he's laying there, and he just like gives you this like fucking look, like I ain't telling you shit. All right, so that was your actions. So Slate is up.
Oh, Slate is changing a diaper. He has
Oh.
3 kids, so
Did he do a check for that?
Wipe check.
Okay.
What's
doing a
his,
diaper check.
yeah, what's his acrobatics? He's gonna do acrobatics check.
His acrobatics are pretty good, but not as good as his challenger at the moment.
All right, we will wait. We can take a.
Or will that?
No, that's because that takes 10 minutes. Donnie says we can just skip until he gets back if you guys want to move on, or if you want to.
Let's finish D'Angelo off here.
You
All right.
got
And then come back to him when he comes
So
back.
yeah, when he comes back, he'll take his action. D'Angelo is gonna attempt to stand up. Oh no, he's just gonna stand up. He doesn't have to attempt.
Jeez.
D'Angelo. Fucking hightails it.
Don't let him get away.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. He ran down into the pit, towards
Get him, Ruby.
the hole. It is now Ruby's turn. He's like, oh fuck, I didn't see her.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump off that stage and just like.
Wait, do you want to do a perception check? Oh, you already did it. Never mind.
I mean, I did one.
You can look again if you want.
Yeah.
I don't want him to get down the. Yeah, let me look again real quick.
Go ahead, make a perception check.
Oh gosh, that was worse. It's 12.
12.
That's not an action, is it?
No, it's not an action. No, I'll just say like you kind of were still kind of looking. Yeah, it's still pretty dark, and you just kind of have that like you hear that you have a wet, damp kind of smell, and there's a slight breeze. But that's it. You can't really tell anything else.
Yes. Then I'm gonna jump off the stage, and then like land next to him, and I want to like sweep the leg, and then.
Sweep the leg.
You want to sweep the leg? Okay. Yeah. So if you're gonna jump off the stage, you do need to make an acrobatics check.
Break a leg.
13.
13. Yeah, you try to do.
You said acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Yeah, 13.
You try to do what you did down these seats over here, and you kind of just like somersault, like embarrassingly slow. I mean, you land on your feet. You make it down, but
It's just not nearly as cool as the last time.
it's not as cool. It's pretty lame.
No superhero landing.
No, like I said, you just kind of like slowly somersault, almost to the point where like you're sitting on the edge of the stage. You just kind of scoot off down onto the ground.
Okay, then I'm gonna go and like try and knock him down and
And
You're gonna try to like sweep his leg.
No, Ruby's having.
What
And
do you
then
sh-
slam the sledgehammer into his chest. Are
Okay,
those 2 attacks or?
that would be 2 moves. Yeah, I mean.
Okay, no, I'm just gonna thwack him with my sledgehammer.
You just want to smack him. Okay. Okay,
I'm
go
just
ahead.
gonna hit him.
and just
Go ahead and roll.
known to have a good food.
25.
My turn. And you're
26.
26. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hit for sure. Roll damage. That's gonna crit.
Ooh, boy. That's a nat 12, so 16, 17.
17. Okay. Yeah. How do you want to do it? I mean, he's right
Can
there.
I do that?
Do what?
He's dead. So just
You want to sweep his leg and then smash him in like the
Wait,
head?
since it's a crit, like, am I able to? Is that still 2 moves?
Yeah. I mean, you just made your attack, right?
This
Yeah.
encounter's about to be over, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. How would you like to? Is there anything
Well,
you'd like
I want
to say?
as he's running, I want to like trip him and then like smash his like head or chest with the sledgehammer when he falls to the ground.
Okay, so you jump down off the stage. Let's say that you have your sledgehammer, but it's like it feels so light to you. You just swing it around and like swing low, and just right into his ankle and like smash his ankle. He trips and hits his face on the rail right here, next to the seats, and he's just like kind of laying there with his head on the rail. And you want to smash his head in? Is that correct?
I do. Am I gonna rail stomp him with my sledgehammer?
Yeah, you could put it on top of his head and jump up on top of it and just like stomp down on it, and his head just kind of like explodes. It's really fucking gross, and you get blood all over your jumpsuit, and like a little bit splashed on your face, but like in a cool way. And D'Angelo, poor D'Angelo is down. He didn't even have a chance to say anything before he died because you smashed his fucking head in.
He wasn't gonna talk.
Yeah, he didn't really want to, that's for sure. Alright, well, yeah, I mean, the enemies have been taken out. You guys have won this encounter.
Yeah.
Well done.
That was a long encounter.
Yeah, so the encounter's over. Ruby, you notice, on the stage, there isn't much left of the, of Peach Limb, because they've kind of been blown out of existence, but there is a, what's left of them, there is a symbol on the stage, and it has penises drawn all over it, and like little stick figures having, making sweet love, like kind of drawn in Sharpie all over it. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we want to pursue through the hole, I think.
I think that's what we got.
I'd like. Did someone already pick up the rat guts?
No, you can pick those up.
I'd like to pick that up. I mean, unless there happens to be rope laying around. That'd be
There's
better.
not rope. No. There's
Yeah, I'll pick the rat guts as a secondary option.
Okay. Well, you can just, it's a free action. It's fine. And you guys see the lady from the fried fish stand jumps over the counter and just hightails it out of there. She's fucking screaming and freaking the fuck out.
Just watch someone get curb stomped.
Your fish sucked. It's like I'm not gonna say that.
No, it's like your fish is mediocre.
She calls back. We do the best with what we're given.
Use a little spice, some seasoning.
Okay, so yeah, you pick up the rat guts back up, and yeah, it's up to you guys what you like to do now.
Well, so like there isn't really like
Can I pick up the symbol?
You could pick it up. You can.
It's just like one symbol.
It's just one symbol.
Is it like something I could carry? Or is
You'd
it
have to check it out.
What?
Alright.
Yeah, I want to like. You're talking about the thing that I saw on stage.
yeah? Like how can I perceive it?
Yeah, you can check
Yeah,
its vibe.
I want to make a perception check.
You
on
can
it.
anyone can make a perception check on it. That's fine. You good?
Oh God, I have an 8.
Total?
Yes. Oh wait, I lied. That was my D12. Hold on.
Yeah. Wrong die.
Okay, there we go. I have a 20. Not net.
So you see the symbol. You're the one who sees it anyway. So, like I said, it's got penises and little stick figures, fucking each other, all, like drawn all over it in Sharpie. It's big. I mean, you could carry it. It almost looks like it could be fashioned into a shield.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna pick that bad boy up.
So you're taking it.
You can't
I mean,
even.
does someone want it?
Hand.
Remember that, yeah. Your sledgehammer takes both hands. So
I definitely want to make a shield out of this.
Well, then take it.
Thanks, Ruby.
you
Wow,
want
that's
you can
really
you can
cool.
you can do a technology attempt to fashion it into a shield if you'd like.
Yes, I would like to do that.
What
Okay.
is it? What did I miss?
Can you
It's like a
There-
circular symbol.
A
and
symbol
it
was
has,
found on the stage,
like a
like
drum
from a
symbol,
set?
like a drum symbol. Yeah.
I was wondering that the whole time.
Sorry.
and it has like stick figures doing naughty things on it.
Sweet.
Californication.
Taking it. That's my kind of weapon.
My kind of weapon too.
Well, if you fail your technology check, I'm gonna try.
I got a 24.
24. Okay.
That's it.
So you you take a little piece of the rat guts and you adhere it to the back of the symbol so you can kind of like stick your arm through it. And now you are in possession of a shield. I mean, you can hold it or you give it to somebody else, whatever you want to do. I'll tell
Thank you for getting rid of the rat guts.
It's
No,
just-
This was just a piece. This was just a piece.
Just a piece of it? Oh my
Yeah.
god, we still have.
You still have some.
So, to clarify, can I give this to anyone or ask for it back at any time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can pass it around. I mean, just that like
Yeah,
if you're
we
doing it
can
during an
do
encounter, it's gonna
whatever
take up
we
actions to
want.
do.
Gotcha. Okay, what is the shield worth? What can I put it in for a number for the shield?
So you're gonna keep it. Just so you know, this is called the sex symbol. So a couple stats about it. It has 10 hit points.
Wow.
When when you're in battle, one of your actions could be to raise the shield if you're holding it, and that will add 2 to your AC, so it'll make you a little bit harder to hit. If someone does attack you and you have it raised, you can react by using your shield and reducing the damage by 5. So you might still take damage and the shield might take some damage, but it'll be reduced if you have the shield raised.
Pretty cool.
Using what? Is that a saving throw that I use to determine if I react by raising shield?
No, you just react. Like if someone attacks you, you have one reaction, like kind of per round. So like if someone takes a swing at you and you have your shield already raised, you can react to take 5 less damage if it hits you.
Did that exist before? When I took a bunch of damage from these previous rats, could I have reacted?
No, because you didn't have a shield before.
Okay, react is only if I have a shield.
The item has to have whatever you're using has to have like a reaction.
So for
thing.
the shield in my armor class, would I just say +2?
Yeah, you can add a 2 there. Yeah,
Okay.
+2. But just remember that it's only if you use an action to raise it. So if you don't raise it, you're just holding onto it. It's not going to do you any good.
Just down by your side. Doesn't do anything.
Okay, got it. So,
Okay.
like during an encounter, when it's my turn, that has to be one of my actions.
To raise it, yep.
Turn? Every turn, or does it stay raised?
No,
once I
every
raise
turn. Every turn you have to raise it because
Got it.
depending
Okay.
on what you do during your turn, it'll take
Got
it
it.
back down.
Perfect. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Can I look around and see if there's any kind of like transportable light or something I can like make as like a torch so that we can see inside?
I
the
have a light in my watch.
You you can look around if you're looking for something. If you're looking for what? Like a torch?
Not like a torch, but like, is there like any kind of lights that I think if we take it,
Can you
like,
come over so we know all have
You
a
can make a perception check if you'd like.
yeah, it's a 9.
Ruby?
A 9. Nope, you can barely see.
Other people can also make perception checks to try and find things that can help us.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I'm
just see
guessing
like
going in cool.
there's like the dead band members there, and you see some like broken glass and a lot of dead bodies.
Can I go into the stands, like into the seats, and do a perception check?
Sure. Are you looking for something in particular?
Yeah, like well, Rick has a flashlight, but maybe like
Come here, though.
You also, all of you also have like cell phones, so you know,
True.
generally cell phones have a flashlight.
Maybe, I don't know, like rope.
Even if we're fighting, I can't like hold my phone and like.
Correct.
So.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah, you can, if you want to go into the stands and
I'm
kind
thinking
of
like, what if we like the lights from the stage? What if like we just even if they're connected to cords, can we like toss them into the hole?
yeah, there are like you make a perception check. What did you? Oh, you rolled a 9. So there are like broken like stage lights and stuff, but they're mostly just kind of sparking and are not really working.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yep.
About inventory.
Okay.
What determines the limit of what we're able to carry as far as weight or number or both?
Well, I'm gonna say that there isn't really. So generally in like, yeah, like just kind of. Donnie says just use common sense, that sort of thing. So like, you know, you're not gonna be able to like carry those stage lights in your inventory.
I'm not going to be able to carry a generator that's probably powering those fryers, for example.
Right.
Okay. Because those are pretty large and heavy.
Really long extension cord.
The yeah, I mean, what do you guys want to do?
Can I go up to the hole and use my light to look down?
Sure.
I'm interested in at least looking in each one of the remaining tents to see if there's any interesting mechanical or electrical technology that I could use to my advantage. Just see what's in there.
Okay. Yeah. Which tent? Or are you gonna kind of check them all out?
I'd like to check them all out if I don't have a limit to my movements.
No.
or
Yeah.
actions.
Make a perception check.
So I don't see perception on here. I'm trying to remember what.
It's up on the right side.
Here we go. Okay. And I just want it to be what, 15 or above? Or
You
something?
don't know the answer to that question.
Got it. Well, it's not. It's a 4 plus 3, so that's 7.
7. Okay.
I'm gonna do what Slate was trying to do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean, if you're literally gonna be like going through these stands, I mean, it'll be pretty easy to see what's in there. So let's say you go through. Excuse me. The merch stand. It's just a lot of like garments, and there's a couple posters. There's a couple of like buttons for Peach Lim, and
The button.
yeah, I mean, there's buttons. If you
Are there
want.
stickers?
There are not stickers.
Mm,
Shame.
just
And
say-
then like the fry stand is on fire, so you can't really get in there. You go to Jordy Blackhouse's stand. There's, like I said before, just kind of scattered like mugs. There's some broken ones. There's some whole ones, and there are some stickers. There's pamphlets about the next council meeting, which is occurring next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
at the city council like chambers.
Do we already have one of those pamphlets?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I don't know if we have a pamphlet, but we know about the council meeting next Wednesday.
and then like there's kind of just shit all over the floor from the rat being in there. He kind of like scattered stuff around. The fish stand, you know, the fire's still going. The fish that are in there are well beyond burnt at this point. They're like black, but still going in the fryer. There's a small kind of like lockbox that they were using for like cash transactions that they just fucking left there. And then the beer tent. There's just the two like kegs and like dispensers, and there's like some broken glass on the ground. There's a couple of mugs around. Like you're surprised that they were using glass, but there's broken glass and some mugs and stuff. Yeah, so that's what you see in all the tents.
Can I do my perception check now in the stands, in the seats and stuff? Maybe we
Well-
can find like a rope to get into the hole and get ourselves back out.
Well, I still have the
or-
rat gut, which is literally a rope.
Well, I just want
But
to
also,
see what the vibe is.
I wonder if the lockbox might be beneficial to have to keep something safe. If
That's stealing.
if
Does
we
his perception check tell us like the name of the fish fry lady's business or her location, like where she like operates out of or anything?
Nope. It just says fish fry on the sign. Just a plain like, very like you can tell that it's. They obviously are not like well off with money because like the sign for fish fry is just like a big canvas thing that's just painted, like hand painted. It says fish fry on the front.
Terrible.
Yeah,
And the lockbox, you don't have the key to it, just so you know. It is locked.
Never mind.
You want to look in the stands? You can make a perception check for the stands.
Okay. Woohoo! I got a 10.
10. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of fucking dead people around. You said you were looking for rope. There's not really any rope. No one happened to be carrying rope to the concert.
No spelunkers.
There's some like.
The odds.
There's a couple cell phones kind of like just scattered around the dead people. It's a lot of blood. It fucking smells like pretty bad at this point. That rat swarm was really like ravaging some of these bodies. No, nothing
Can I-
really of note.
Check
Can I
on
heal
the
the
wall.
people, or can I heal the band?
The band at this point is a stain on the stage. You don't have the ability to bring them back.
Okay.
They are not dying. They are
Dead.
stain. They're a stain.
Can I grab a bunch of the cell phones that are sitting around?
Stain.
Yeah, if you
A lot
want
of
like
precious metal.
a
Yeah.
handful of cell phones, sure.
Leaf.
Yeah, because you don't need to unlock them to turn on the flashlight. We can like turn on the flashlight,
Toss 'em.
throw it down the hole.
Yep. Yeah. So you grab a couple flashlights. I'm not flashlights. Cell phones and like.
How many do I get?
I mean, let's say 4. You can have 4. Four cell phones. You look at them and like a couple of them have like texts from people that are like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, where are you?" Yeah.
Dead. Sorry, he did.
I reply back, new phone, who dis?
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
You said
It's
new phone.
locked.
You texted back. I'm gonna say that you. That's fine. You can unlock it. You text back new phone. Who dis?
I like dark humor. I'm a comedian.
You see the 3 dots.
Oh, someone's typing. They have an iPhone. What an idiot.
The 3 dots disappear, and they reappear again. And then you get a message back saying, "This isn't funny, Jacob."
Jacob. Is the text back in green or blue text?
It's blue.
So we're on the same phone.
These are iPhones. These are iPhones.
These people are worthless, so we should just like let them die.
Okay, so what else do you guys want to do now? What do you want to do?
I jump in the hole.
I'm gonna go.
You want to jump in the hole?
Yes.
No. Put lights in it and then do a vibe check.
Yeah, and maybe cautiously climb through the hole or like sit in the edge of it.
I
and
jump in the hole.
No,
Like
definitely
straight
You
don't-
can't.
hole,
You
it's
can't
gonna have,
stop
like, a
him from
float.
jumping in if he wants to just jump in. So you want to jump in the hole?
I've already jumped in the hole.
All right. So Dino jumps down the hole.
What a fucking clown.
You fall down a little bit, and it kind of like curves out. So it's not like a straight up hole. It does kind of curve down, and you just start sliding down this fucking dirt. And then you reach the bottom, and it's pitch black.
Can you turn on one of those lights?
I'll turn on one of those. Not Jacob's phone.
I have my own phone, so I can do. I can.
Yeah,
do it
you can
myself, by
turn
the
your
way.
flashlight on.
I turn on my flashlight.
Turn on your
I don't need
flashlight. Make
y'all.
a perception check.
I perceive what's in the hole.
All right, you can roll. You can
gotta roll your
do a
D20.
perception check. Good.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That's a 20.
20.
Oh,
Okay, so you get rid of some of this paperwork. You have your flashlight on. You kind of look down. It's just like a kind of a narrow dirt tunnel. You can hear kind of like or kind of feel like air if you reach your hand out. It's like this tunnel does lead somewhere. It's not just a dead end, obviously, but yeah. That's kind of all you see. It's all kind of dirt.
I'm gonna jump down after him.
All right, you jump in. You see
Me
the same
too,
thing.
Me too.
Come on in, guys.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
sure. But I don't
Alright.
jump in. I can walk in like a
I
normal
mean,
person.
we heard Dino call up that he's alive, right? So then we all
Yes.
feel safe following him.
Yes. I walk in like a normal person. I don't jump in.
All right, so you well, you can't walk into the hole. You do have to
Dino,
jump into the hole.
Not a really
I slide
useless guinea pig.
expertly.
All right, you slide. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're all down at the bottom of this narrow dirt tunnel. Yeah. You
I'm
kind
like
of.
30 now, though.
Yeah. You're
I
looking.
mean,
Yep. So you can, if you want to go down the tunnel, or what do you want to
What's the deal with this dirt tunnel?
do? Is that what you guys are doing? You're proceeding down the tunnel.
Did
I mean,
the
it looks like there's
little
only
rats
one
dig
way.
it, or did the big rats dig it? I mean, come on.
It looks. I mean, it's big enough for you guys to stand up. It's pretty narrow.
I turned my watch light on.
Okay, so you get your watch light on. So no one needs their cell phone because this is a bright fucking light, so you can see pretty well. You kind of can see a hole at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys.
All right, I run towards the hole at the end of the tunnel.
Run.
Running.
Dino fucking sprints down the end of the tunnel. He comes to a broken brick wall, which opens out onto a subway platform.
A subway platform. This is Rick's
Hey,
territory.
grab his shirt before he falls right into the subway tracks.
Wait, what? You're on the platform. You're not close to the tracks or anything,
Oh,
so
okay.
you're good.
Hey. I use my knowledge of knowing all of the times for the subway. To
I do
make
need you to make a Metro lore check.
By the way, I'm so gonna write a song about this later.
Is this just a 20?
Yeah. Roll 20 and then add your lore.
15 total.
15 total. Okay. Yeah. So you recognize this as the Red Metro line, which
course I do.
it runs west through downtown Sunrise Port, then out to Gloomside. So yeah. That's kind of all you recall about it. There is a there is a stairway that goes up to the surface, but because of like the explosions that went off, it's kind of concrete has fallen down over it, so there's no access back to the surface from this particular station. Yeah, so there you go.
You said it's the red line that runs west to what?
It runs west through Gloomside, through
We're going towards
downtown. It goes through the downtown area and then out through Gloomside is kind of where it ends.
The sus area.
The poor part of town.
Carl and Jimmy and Harmon.
Harlan.
Harlan.
Yeah, I mean, you could do another perception check if you'd like.
Perception check. I'll do one.
We can all do it
Okay.
at the same time.
I'm gonna get a beer real quick.
I refuse.
I got a 22, so.
I refuse to perceive anything.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got like a nat 20, you could get us some like really vital information.
I'm aware of that.
Doesn't count.
Ignorance is bliss.
Okay.
Don't like
Someone roll a 22.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you
I think it's my friend Bree.
Did
And
anyone else roll besides me and Laura?
22 is good enough for all of you guys. So there's you don't see a lot on the subway platform. Lights are on and flickering, but there's like dust like falling from the ceiling. Like clearly, this place has been damaged from the destruction upstairs. There's a couple empty green trash cans and some newspapers kind of just like flying around. There's a few advertisements on the walls. One advertisement you see is for Pam Hammett's Ham Hut. And it has a picture of a large glazed ham covered in pineapple and cherries. And the tagline says, "Have you had your ham today?"
I have not actually.
And then you see, you see another advertisement. It says Haley Kempf for County Council President. Next to it, it has a picture of Haley Kempf. She's a sharply dressed businesswoman. She's got a brown bob cut and burgundy power suit. She has sharp red lipstick. Looks like she's in her mid-50s, and the poster looks pretty new, so it's not as covered in dirt and dust as the rest of the subway station is.
So she's probably running opposed to
Jordy.
Black House.
Yeah. That you get that sense.
Alright.
I need you. I do need everyone to make a quick perception check. Another perception check, please.
Another one from the 13 I just rolled.
Correct. Another one.
I got a 9.
9.
Nat 20.
20.
Nat 20. Okay. So near a wall on the platform by the west tunnel, you hear some rustling in like the area, and you turn to look. You see a set of eyes staring at you from a dark corner, and a shadowy figure pops out into the light for a second before darting down the west tunnel. So someone is running currently.
Let's go after him, yeah?
Yeah, definitely
we
go
follow
after him.
him.
Yes.
Okay, so you want to follow. You all need to make one more perception check before jumping down into the subway.
I got a 17.
Okay.
23.
All right. So you guys, as you right before you go to jump down
Is
into
anyone else also rolling?
I'm rolling, but they're so low that they're not worth it.
Yeah. Like let me know the low rolls too, because I just want to know.
Oh, I had 8.
I
13.
think everyone should say what they rolled.
Nick, sorry, Dino.
I already said 11.
Oh, 11. Okay. So Lucy and Ruby feel your hair on your arms stand up a bit before you jump down into the subway tunnel. The three gentlemen feel invincible. So, are you going down into the tunnel?
So clearly the girls are like something with the
You can
vibe.
tell them. You can tell them how you feel. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm a little creeped out.
Something in the vibe is off, my brothers. Like, I don't
But then
know.
also, like, does that mean a train is coming?
I would have known that.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Rick's.
that's literally where the story is leading. Where else do we go?
I'm sorry. So let me be clear. So you feel your hair kind of stand up on your arms while looking at the tracks in the tunnel.
Question.
Hey, that's why I'm like, is there a train coming? Because, like,
Well, with Rick's knowledge check, he knows there's not a train scheduled to come anytime soon.
Can I,
Yeah.
for clarity's sake, stand up in a, like, nervous awareness way or like a electricity way?
and an electricity way.
But yeah,
Oh.
that's why I was concerned about trains. So
Is it because there's like an unspoken electricity between Lucy and Ruby? Cause
No, because there's a third rail on the subway tunnel. There's a third rail that's electrified to like 10,000 volts. I mean, that's definitely cause for concern. We should be cautious proceeding down a tunnel with a live electric third line or whatever it's called, third rail.
I know a lot of
I'm
ladies who
gonna
think
caution-
my third rail's got a 10,000 volts in it too.
And
Ew.
10,000 volts is the minimum. They're like 10,000 to 50,000 volts. They're
My point exactly.
Okay, can either like Mr. Brains over here or Mr. Metro over here like shut that off before we jump down?
You can certainly try
I
to
will
do
try.
something. You can try to avoid what you believe to be an electrified rail. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what you want to do, unless you want to
I mean, I'm
stand
gonna
right
just
on
like
it.
slowly lower myself down and not touch any of the rails. There's
Okay, well,
usually space in between.
I
I'm
mean,
like, hey guys,
we're
we shouldn't touch these rails.
we're theoretically traveling down a subway tunnel, right? So
Right.
the action we're about to take is to jump down into where the tracks are.
correct.
Okay.
But like
So-
you could just easily walk in between them. You don't have to get on the
From
rail.
the subway station to the third rail, I mean, they call it the third rail because it's the furthest. So, I mean, it would be very difficult to jump onto that. There should be no danger in jumping down just onto the tracks to walk down the tunnel. As long as we're aware that the third rail is there, you can't accidentally crash into it. It's very apparent. As long as we have a little bit of
Jump down
light,
and roll a nat one, you might trip and fall into it.
as long as we have a little bit of light, just any light at all, we should be able to see enough to avoid the third rail.
All right.
Keep in mind there is someone running from you
Wait,
down this tunnel, so you might
I
not
jump,
be as
I jump down and I chase.
Yeah,
safe.
I
And
do.
you kind of like you get the feeling that maybe Lucy and Ruby get the feeling that maybe this isn't your typical just a third rail situation.
Just the third rail situation.
It could be more dangerous than that.
There's something supernatural going on that's not just.
Right.
So
What if we cover ourselves in the rat guts?
I
Walking
jump
Dead.
down and I chase. I jump down and I chase.
All right, you have to make an acrobatics check. I'm sorry, no, that athletics check.
Can somebody with good athletics go with her?
She
I
has
got
good
a
athletics.
26.
Okay, yeah, you jump down and you want to start bolting down the
My
tunnel.
athletics are terrible, so I'm not going to do that.
You can either make I'll give you a choice. So you can either make a technology check or an athletics check to avoid the danger that you sensed,
Mm.
and you each have to do it.
Well, I already did mine, right?
Yeah, you're safe. You're good.
We're okay. Wait, what? Are we down there with her now?
No, you
Or
have
no?
to make your
Because so
check.
far I'm the only one that jumped in.
What's the order? Can I do something right now instead?
Too
You
late.
said acrobatics or technology.
Yeah, you roll for
You could
acrobatics.
I mean, if you do technology, you may be able you sense kind of that you might be able to disable whatever's going on or make it safe for everyone else.
Wait, Lucy or me?
You. I
Sleep.
Yeah, I want to do a technology check and there's an emergency cutoff button near the subway station to make it. I want to do a technology check to shut down the electricity in the tunnel.
Yeah, I mean, you go for it. And yeah, you could do it. I mean, Rick could also try.
You can definitely do it.
So, I mean,
Is there a possibility we can use my skill and his lore to increase our ability to be successful?
he has a pretty good technology skill as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty high.
Wait, you guys should just both roll for your.
One of us will get it. One of us will get it.
Wait.
What did you roll? 2. Okay,
Plus 6. So
so 8. Okay.
I'll try.
Rick.
Rick.
13 total.
13. All right, you guys. You, you guys, like, kind of. You think that you see. Yeah, I mean, Donnie says you can use a hero point if you want to try to redo it.
It might be worth it for one of us to retry. If we're literally about to die, otherwise.
Well, I mean, all of the girls felt something that didn't seem right, and that's pretty scary. So
Agreed.
I
Is this
definitely
big?
want to
Maybe
try and
I'll-
protect
is
him.
it-
What? What?
Is this guy getting away during all of this?
No, not really. I mean, this is all kind of happening at the same time, so.
So we did a technology check and it failed.
They did do. They failed. Yeah, they could not quite reach
Should
the
we
shut off.
Can homie and I, and I do a acrobatics check before
Yeah, if you just want to
they-
jump down there, yeah, you can.
All right, I'll do it.
You can do athletics or acrobatics, either one.
14, 15, 16. 16 is my lucky number.
All right, you jump down there safely. Yeah, you kind of land, and you're right behind Ruby.
Will using my watch light help at all? Can I see anything?
No, I mean not more than what you can already see. I mean, you can. It shines light down tunnel a little bit. You kind of see the shadowy figure, but you're still up on the platform. So your options are you guys can jump down also, or you can re-roll with your hero point.
Can I use any other abilities like
Nope.
No.
I guess I'm jumping down. 17.
Yeah, you jump down there. You're right behind Lucy.
Jesus. I'm afraid to try. Alright. I don't want to waste my hero. I'm gonna jump down too.
You can so you can try the technology check again, but you're gonna lose some time. So like this guy is gonna run further, and like Ruby and Lucy and Dino are already giving chase. So it's up to you. They are running after this figure.
So I just would fall further behind them.
You'd fall further behind, yeah. Or
I
you
want
can
to use a hero point.
I'll
You
try
use it.
technology again then.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll try another technology check.
Oh, okay. So you're not using a hero point, Ben. Oh, sorry.
No.
Slate. Okay. Good.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to fall further behind. Alright, that's a lot better. 25.
25. Okay. Yeah, you this time you kind of reach for the shut off, and it's like one of those big fucking, I don't even know what they call this. It's a fucking shut off lever. You literally hear something go off. And yeah, if you'd like to go down the tunnel, it seems like it's safe to do so now.
Seems
I will-
like it's safe.
I will jump. Do I still do an acrobatics check to jump down?
No, you can just jump down.
Alright, well, I'll just jump down.
You coming?
Yeah, I'm definitely coming.
Okay, so you guys are significantly far behind Ruby and Lucy and Dino, but they're still like on the tail of this figure they saw running. So
Does it
yeah,
actually have a tail?
do you guys want to say anything? You can't really see it; it's kind of a shadow. So, do you want
I
to say
felt-
anything, or do you want to try to like kind of burst forward and like?
I
catch-
could use conversation or performance to try and get him to stop.
Okay, yeah. What would you
Yeah.
like to do?
I'll try conversation first. Now,
I shout, I smell a rat.
Better shout something's good.
I'm gonna okay.
Depends on your luck.
I got a 12 plus 7.
And what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get him to stop.
Are you yelling at, or are you like playing a song? What are you doing?
Conversation.
It's conversation. It's not performance. Now
So-
it's not the time to play a song.
So it's conversation. Okay, so tell me what you say to the figure that's running. You rolled a 17.
I rolled a 12 plus.
Oh, plus 7.
19.
Okay,
So
so you're
19.
at 19. Okay.
So I'm trying
Okay.
to decide if to be flirty or not. But I'm just like, okay. I say something witty and flirty to get him to be like, wait, what?
You're
you
too
say?
cute to be
Yeah,
so
yeah,
fast.
you have to say it. Like, say it. Like, what did you say?
Like,
This is where it does matter what you pick as abilities or skills for your character
I know, I
because
picked
you
all the
have to
things-
possess those skills.
I picked all the things I'm not good at. Oh,
I mean, you can
I
say whatever.
say,
No, you didn't.
Come on, Lucy.
you look so familiar. I know I've seen you before. Wait a second.
This
Turn around like,
this figure kind of turns back over their shoulder and looks at you, and you hear like a growling. And it stops and turns and says, "That's far enough."
Okay.
not the accent I was expecting from our
Okay.
shadowy figure.
Am I still in a conversation with it?
Sure.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever you're comfortable with. Where are you going?
Who are you? What are you doing down here?
We're trying to save some friends that just got kidnapped, ratnapped.
I'm looking for my friends. Who are you?
So the the figure kind of like stops the growling, and kind of like it's very tall. It's still in the shadows. It starts to walk towards you as Slate and Rick start to catch up. The light from Slate's watch kind of shines, and the figure kind of puts hands up like this, and you see a giant anthropomorphic dog.
Why is everything anthropomorphic?
Because that's just the way it is. It has like fur and like a head akin to like a German Shepherd. It stands pretty tall. It's almost like 7 feet tall on its back legs. Brown, black, and some gray fur. It has a utility belt around its like waist, and there's knives like kind of sticking out of it. But its hands are more like human-like than canine.
Can I do a perception check on him?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
14 plus 5. 19.
19. Okay, so the dog person is a little bit like kind of shaken from being chased down a fucking subway tunnel, but otherwise doesn't really have an evil aura around him. Yeah, so he kind of he's puts his hands down for being kind of temporarily blinded by the light from Rick's watch. Comes out and says, "You say you're looking for some of your friends?"
You want to be our friend?
That's what you say. You want make a conversation check.
Can I? Does my watch have dimness degrees?
Yeah, you can turn it
8?
down a little bit if you want.
Can I
8?
turn, can I like, turn it back?
Yeah, you can turn it down a little bit just so it's kind of not blindingly bright.
Yeah.
Did you just ask me if I want to be your friend?
I mean, yeah, you're not a rat. You're a dog.
I'm not a rat. That is for sure. You know, I did see. You said you're looking for some friends. Some of the underfolk down here were carrying some hostages. It looked like ran right down the red line towards the Weeping City.
The Weeping City?
Do we know anything about the Weeping City?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
What's the Weeping City?
Weeping City's where all the underfolk live. If you're looking for your friends, it's probably where I'd go. They've been down there for years and years. Yeah.
Where are you trying to go right now?
Me, I'm just scrounging around. You know, I get tired of sticking around the Weeping City for too long. You know, I mean, you could tell by the name of it. It's a pretty sad place.
Why'd you run from us, bud?
You know, I haven't seen any people down here in so long. I just got scared, I guess.
There's nothing to be scared of. We come in peace.
I don't want
to
any trouble.
friends.
I'm sorry. What was the last thing that you said?
Do you want to come with us and help us find our friends?
You're gonna need to make another conversation check.
17.
I mean, I don't know about friends, but I could if you want to go to the Weeping City. I mean, it's your funeral, but I could take you there.
That would be just lovely.
What's your name?
Name's
Really?
Baxter. Baxter Goodboy.
Baxter Good Boy.
Yes, if you guys wanna follow me, I can kind of lead the way for you.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, he kind of.
A performance check to just kind of strum my guitar as he's showing us to kind of ease his anxiety about us.
Sure, go ahead.
He hates guitar. He's now in a bit of rage.
25.
25. Okay, wow. Yeah, so he just starts humming like a nice little tune. He kind of whistles along to it. He doesn't really know what you're playing, but unless you want to tell me what you're playing. What are you playing?
I'm playing. It's like a parody of Yeah, Nothing But a Hound Dog, basically putting like the hound dog in a positive light.
Gotcha. Okay, and you're kind of slowly playing it, like acoustic,
Yeah.
like version of it.
By
Yeah, he kind of whistles along to it. Yeah, he's like, man, I love that tune. Yeah, he just kind of beckons you guys to follow him as he starts to walk down the tunnel.
Is there anything about this like Rat King guy?
I'm sorry, are you asking me a question?
Yeah. What do you know about this Rat King guy that's trying to like come back up, take over the overworld?
Rat King. I ain't heard nothing about a Rat King. Are you talking about the Under King?
Yes.
Yep, that's the guy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, honestly, like, I was pretty close when I heard Vince giving you that speech about the ancient mound and all that. You know, he likes to go around talking that underfolk religion, preaching about ancient mounds and spending a lot of time indoctrinating the children and about how we've been down here for millions of years and how we should all praise the Under King.
Can I do a lore check on mythology?
Yeah, sure.
Do I need to say anything else, or
Are you trying to kind of recall your memory about something called the Under King?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, and the history that he's talking about right now, which would be mythology to us, I guess, but
Yeah,
history to him. 21.
21. So you kind of really all you can recall is you assume that when he says Vince, he's talking about the kind of English-sounding rat that came up out of the explosion. Talked on the microphone a little bit about the ancient rat mound and how his people were here first. He didn't mention anything about the Under King during that speech, and you've never really heard of it. But you get the sense that Baxter is saying that this religion is not real. That that Vince made up this religion. And all you know about the Under King is only what Baxter has told you in the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just kind of continue to walk down. Lucy's strumming her guitar.
I want
Baxter,
to know how they've become half animal, half human.
Okay, you can make a another conversation check if you'd like.
I would like
Go ahead, go for it.
7.
7. Um, I mean, you could ask him if you'd like. He kind of is kind of in a. He's not so defensive now because of the tune, because he kind of likes the song. So as they're walking, he says, "The truth of the matter is, we all used to be human folk, just like you. Well, not all of us. Some of the underfolk were born here. The rest of us, well, let's just say we never had much of a privileged life. A lot of us were already living on the streets in Gloomside." He kind of keeps walking. He's like, he kind of like starts kind of, you get the sense that his mouth is kind of dry. Like he's licking his lips. Yeah, he says, none of you wouldn't happen to have something to drink, would you?
I didn't grab a cider for the road.
I do. I have some coffee. Do you take regular or decaf?
Regular's fine.
Decaf.
I pour him some coffee in my thermos.
Okay, so you pour him some coffee. Let's just say that you kind of pour everyone some coffee. You guys are kind of taking a break, a coffee break while you're walking down.
Does that mean HP is
Yeah,
back
everyone
up?
can heal up, back to max. You continue walking. He says, he recalls that Dino asked about, how they used to be human, or how they became part human. He says, at one point about, I would say 20 years ago, a man came into town with a fancy limo and offered some folks the opportunity that he said would change our life. I jumped at the chance. What did I have to lose? We rode all the way across town to an abandoned warehouse. We didn't really think much of it. It wasn't worse than where we were living anyway. We got guided inside, about 6 or 7 of us, and then there were some folks dressed up in some fancy suits and whatnot. Some of them were kind of arguing about something. I didn't really catch it. Then the man that brought us just he clapped his hands once, and he told the other folks that we were his volunteers. I didn't know what he was talking about, and I don't know if it was out of sheer terror, but I felt like I couldn't even move my feet from under me. One by one, the man walked down the line of us and stabbed us in the belly. I thought I was a dead man, honestly. When I came to, I was this. He points to himself, kind of rubs the fur on his arm, like he's kind of longing for feeling like a human again. He said, I ain't never heard of something that has the power to turn people into animal. Sounds like some kind of mythological bullshit.
What did he stab you with? Was it like a short knife or
Ben?
Can I do a mythology check to recall this story that described what device they were stabbed with?
Sure.
And what it was supposed to do and what was contained in it?
Yep. Good.
Um, 19.
19. Okay. So you kind of recall in your memory an old book that you read that detailed ancient weaponry of myth, and one of the weapons that you recall is called the Therian Blade. It's one of a set of 3 extremely powerful blades, but this weapon, as far as you knew, was just a myth surrounding old stories of werewolf origin. The other blades you recall from the book were called the Knife of Terra and the Letter Opener, but not much is really recalled about these. So you keep walking, and Bexter says...
Letter opener?
The Letter Opener is the third one, yep. Bexter says, I don't know if it was just embarrassment or just some sort of grab that man had on us, but we were forced down underground, barely scraping by in the sewers and subway tunnels. Few of the folks that were down here kind of banded together to dig out the Weeping City. But me, I was already an old man up there on the surface. I'm not really a huge help when it comes to the founding of an underground city. Besides, it ain't really any better than how we were living up there. You guys keep walking. You arrive at what looks to be the end of the red subway line. So you have to kind of move past the rails, but they've already been shut off, so you don't have to worry about that. Baxter says, "Here we are." And out beyond the turnaround area for the subway cars, there's a solid brick wall. Baxter goes over to a particular spot in the wall and pushes a couple of bricks in. And after the last one, he takes a step back, and the wall opens up to reveal another, like, kind of smaller tunnel. The walls are kind of wet. The ceiling has steam pipes going down the length of it. They're dripping with condensation. It smells like mildewy, kind of like the same smell that you got from the initial tunnel down into the subway platform. It's very humid, and there's wooden doors on either side of the tunnel that appear to lead to what you assume are extremely small residences for the underfolk. Most of the doors are closed. There's a few that are open. So what do you guys want to do now? You're in what you assume to be the entrance to the Weeping City.
The Weeping
Just
City.
the entrance, so there are doors on either side for residences, but
Vibe check.
Yeah, there's just door, like you just see like wooden doors like
Vibe check.
on both sides. You can do a vibe check if you like.
9.
9, okay. Anyone else?
15. I got 20.
Oh, I got a 7.
I got 19.
Okay, that's good enough. So you kind of you look into a few of the open doors. You see a bunny human sitting on the ground, clutching 4 normal-sized like bunnies. And you kind of walk by, and the bunny human like kind of quivers in fear a little bit, and just stares at you. Baxter says, "This way," and leaps up onto the top of one of the houses, because like you're in the tunnel, and like as you go a little bit further in, they start to have like actual like thatched roofs, and he jumps on to one of them and kind of beckons you guys to follow him up to not draw so much attention to the folk that are living
I
down
guess
there.
you need to do an athletics check.
Yeah,
Okay,
you could do an acrobatics check or an athletics check, or you could just keep walking.
I guess we'll all do a check to see if we can follow him.
Yep, sure.
17.
17.
Er-
All right.
What's the check for this one?
Acrobatics.
Correct. Okay.
20.
Okay.
17.
Do I have to?
You could just walk if you don't want to jump up there.
I mean, for now, unless I see them kind of like, I don't know. If he's saying that we should go up on the roofs,
We should
I
probably
think
do
we
that.
figured it out by seeing humans down here.
I think we're upsetting the
And it's
townsfolk.
acrobatics, I got a 7.
7.
Oof.
All right. So so Ruby and Lucy kind of collide into each other as they try to jump onto the roof, and they don't quite make it.
Wait, can I
It's the
Can I at least-
electricity.
can I at least offer to throw down, because I made it up there? Can I
Yeah.
throw down my rat rope for them?
You can throw down the rat guts if you want, and you can like
Can, like,
you can
offer
tell
to
them to
them?
climb.
I want to offer that as a rope for them to climb up onto the roof.
Do I have to do some kind of check to see if I make it up with
There's
the rope?
no way this is strong enough.
If you want to climb the rat guts, you go ahead.
You already told me that my rope could not support a person. There's no way that
Ruby, are you trying to climb these rat guts, or do you just want to walk?
You guys
and
could also try to like just pull them up. It's not that far.
help us up. Y'all have strength. Just help us up. I don't want to touch the rat guts unless I absolutely have to.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
touch them. There's no way it's gonna support you.
It's gonna support them. He kind of so Slate kind of wraps them in a way around each other, so it's like almost like a braid of rat gut.
It sounds like the rat guts is your way up.
So you can climb the rat guts, or you can keep walking, or you guys can try to pull them
I'll
up.
hoist them up and then I'll grab the rat guts.
So you grab the rat guts. Make an athletics check.
Turn around and leave.
Acrobatics, you said?
Athletics.
Athletics. Oh, even better. I got a how does math work? I got a 24.
24. Okay. You climb up the rat guts like like embarrassingly fast. Like you like almost like you probably didn't need to do this, but you get up there on the roof. So Lucy, you're still on the ground.
Oh, I rolled with athletics.
Oh, I'm sorry. You hoisted Lucy up.
Yeah.
You carried Lucy with you and got up.
You said it's not that high, so I
It's
like
not.
lifted her up to get her on the roof, and then I grabbed the
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so you guys are on the roof. You can keep walking. So you guys are walking on the roof. You see a couple other doors kind of open. There's not really much in some of the like the open doors. You see like a couple like carrots and some heads of lettuce and some bottled water. As Bexter just kind of tells you to keep coming. You see in one doorway there's like I'm gonna say mole person, and I don't mean like mole people, but like literally like looks like a big ass mole. There's a couple just like spooning on the floor, sleeping on top of some hay and some sticks. You look at another door, you just kind of hear a crying baby and a mother trying to calm the baby down. So they don't see you. So you guys kind of just you kind of pass by. The only one that saw you was like the little bunny with the 4 little bunnies at the front. You come to a small set of stairs that goes down to a large wooden door. Bexter turns to you guys and says, "Take great caution. The Underking is not going to be happy that you guys are here. Oh, and please don't tell them that I helped you." And as soon as he says that, he steps back into a dim shadow of the tunnel and vanishes without trace. You don't even see where he went. He just disappears. You hear a man's screams on the other side of the door.
You guys, that must be Carl. We gotta get on the other side of the store.
Or Jimmy.
I tell if it's Carl or not?
Can you tell if it's Carl or not? You can make a perception check.
I'll do that.
Does
7.
5.
5. You can't tell. I would say the only person that would know would be Rick, and he cannot tell if this is Carl or not.
That suck.
What?
Carl's my best friend, isn't he?
He's one of your good friends, but you rolled so poorly that you can't tell.
I get 18.
Too bad.
You barely knew.
You haven't heard him scream before, so you don't really know. It sounds like a man.
He's
I
usually
take my
happy when he's at
the
coffee shop.
hilt of it, and I go,
You wait. You fucking knock on the door.
You literally just rapped on the door.
It's a big fucking wooden door, so like you can tell that like over the screams, no one heard it on the other
Can you
side.
knock with your sledgehammer?
Without
I switch it around and I do it with my
You
sledgehammer.
can I yeah, okay. So you want to hit it with, you want to smack it with your sledgehammer, try to make a loud knock.
Yeah.
Can we think about this first? Like,
Get back up a little bit.
Knock the door.
You can knock if you want to. Just remember, Bexter told you that you need to take great caution, and he's not going to be happy that you're here.
Yeah, maybe don't knock, Ruby. Let's.
Yeah.
let's
like,
Would you like to? Would you?
won't knock.
Would you like to check to see if the door is locked?
we can all take perception checks, whether it's not involved with his screaming. I mean, we can all
yeah,
look around at least. We did just get to a new place.
yeah.
Yeah, let's, I mean, there's a lot going on the other side of the door. Maybe we can get through the door without being noticed. Is the door locked? Can we use a...
You can just try to open it if you like. You don't even have to roll for it. You can
Okay, I turn the doorknob.
Okay, you yeah, it's not locked. It just kind of, you slowly open it. You open it and you guys kind of slide in. Again, it's a pretty thick door. It's a pretty thick door, so they didn't hear the knocking. And it's pretty grim what you see. Jimmy and Carl are there. They are strung up to these wooden posts, and it looks like they've been worked over quite a bit. Carl's being like worked on by another like looks like a rat thug that kind of like similar to what you saw in Tony D'Angelo earlier, and Vince the religious guy is standing next to them, and Vince says to Carl, "Where is Geordie Blackhouse?" And Carl says, "Fucking who?" And then the rat thug smacks Carl in the ribs with a large club.
Damn.
And they still haven't they have not noticed you. Vince again says, "Where is Geordie Blackhouse?" And Carl says, "I don't even know who that is." And he gets smacked across the face with a club again. You kind of notice. You want to make another perception check? All of you.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
perceive some shit.
Look around the room a bit.
3.
17.
13.
14.
17's good. So you start looking around to your immediate left in the room. There's 2 wooden cages. In one of them is a little girl that is no older than about 3 years old, sitting there. And in the other cage is Harland. And they're kind of just like dirty. They don't look like they've been worked over, like Jimmy and Carl. But they are kind of they don't really see you either because they're kind of looking at what's going on with Jimmy and Carl. They look kind of unharmed. At the back of the room, there's a few stairs that goes up to an office chair. It's kind of like a cheap, like you just see like in a regular office. It's got wheels on it, and lightly turning from side to side is a large crocodile man.
Crocodile man.
And he has a wooden crown on his head. He's kind of looking at his hands, kind of just like examining his claws and like tapping them on the chair. He looks very bored. Vince continues yelling at Carl, trying to figure out where Geordie Blackhouse is. And the crocodile man, who you assume is the Underking, stands up and begins to descend the few stairs towards Carl and Jimmy. He says, "You have 10 seconds to tell us what we need to know." And he begins counting down. He says 10. 9.
Okay, I step out from the shadows.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I think actually, Slate, can you try and, go...
Can I improvise an explosive device?
Wait, I think and Dino and or
8.
should create a diversion while Slate uses his multi-tool to untie Carl and
7.
Jimmy. So
Okay.
Why don't you squeak the chicken?
I'm gonna jump out of the shadows and do one of these numbers.
Squeak the chicken.
It's the chicken.
You're going to do one of what numbers?
It's in the Discord chat.
Oh. Hold on. This one.
Chat.
God damn, I gotta go to Discord.
What does the chicken do again?
Oh, you're gonna do the Aang dance.
Yeah, and I'm gonna roll for performance to see if it humors him because he seemed bored.
Go for it.
God.
Oh,
Squeak the chicken.
A what?
7.
7. He definitely saw you do that.
Far out of the shadows and did it away from everyone else.
He
So that hopefully he
turns to you. He notices you guys and says, "Ah, what do we have here?" And he walks over on his back legs. He reaches his claw out and kind of scratches his claws against another wooden pole in the room. And he turns back to Carl and says, "Friends of yours?" And then he turns back to you guys.
did he see all of us?
He saw all of you. Yeah, he saw all of you.
Damn.
Sorry.
Do you want to take any further action? right now.
Can we do a perception check, or is that not going to help anything?
You like to what you like on this crocodile man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
I got 18.
18. Yeah, this dude is looks like a leader. He's literally got a wooden crown. It kind of like it almost looks like a piece of driftwood that's kind of been fashioned into a crown, and he's very intimidating, and but he has like a eerie calm about him.
He's like King K. Rool.
He's not fat like King K. Rool. He's like pretty muscular looking croc man. No.
Like Leatherhead from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Or like what's the croc from?
As far as I can remember,
Suicide Squad.
Killer Croc.
Killer Croc.
I don't know, but yeah, I mean, he just looks like a fucking crocodile man. Yeah, he's not in like a bad mood. He's pretty, like I said, he's pretty calm. But he is clearly a very violent being. He turns to you guys and says, "You know, to be honest with you, I don't want much of anything from you. I'm just looking for an old friend. Geordie Blackhouse."
Geordie Blackhouse is gonna be.
Wait, what? Say again? I didn't
What
quite
if
hear you.
That we know where Geordie Blackhouse is gonna be.
Do you know him?
I met him today.
And he walks back kind of away from you guys, and he's like, "Do you know where he is?"
No, but I know where he's gonna be next Wednesday.
He doesn't like this attitude that you have with him.
Ruby, shush.
He says, "Pray tell."
I pull out my folded JB sticker
Uh-huh.
that's in my pocket and I hand it to him.
He's not next to you.
I say,
What is that?
he gave me this sticker for you.
He rushes up to you. He goes down on all fours and rushes up to you and snatches the sticker out of your hand. And he's like, "This just says Geordie Blackhouse for county council president."
Okay, can I step in? Because he clearly doesn't like Ruby.
Yeah.
Also, like, didn't you fold the sticker to where like it can now be unstuck?
I step in and say, he told us that there's a council meeting next Wednesday, and he will be there.
Next Wednesday.
I look at Slate and I'm like,
Yeah,
I tell him to sneak over to the crates to try and let them.
Yeah, I need to do a stealth check to untie.
To you
Carl.
want? Oh, I'm sorry. So the rat thug and Vince are right next to them.
No, but there's a little girl and
There's a cage. There's two cages with Harlan and the little girl.
Well, are we trying to make a deal, or are we trying to sneakily?
Yeah. Can I converse with this guy, with this crocodile king?
You can try. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to know what he wants with Geordie Blackhouse. Do I need to do a conversation check?
You can ask him if you'd like.
Sounds
What is it
terrible.
that you want with Geordie Blackhouse?
Like I said, he's an old friend. We just need to have a little chat. As the Underking gets back up on his back two legs and walks back towards Carl, he says, "See, he made me this way. An animal. And animals do what animals do. Have you ever watched Animal Planet?" And as soon as he says that, he digs a claw into Carl's thigh. Like slams Carl in his thigh. And grips him. And he wants to know, he says to you, So where is this meeting taking place?
We know. Do we know the address?
He gives you a look and then says, I'll give you the same deal. And he looks at Rick and he says, hey, you have a watch. Why don't you put 10 seconds on it? And he begins counting down again.
I put 10
10.
seconds on.
Okay, the meeting is gonna be at Town Hall.
Where is that?
Downtown Sunrise Port.
He make a conversation check. No, make a conversation check.
Can one of us just like pull out? Do we have any signal on our cell phones? Can we like just look it up?
That's a nat 20 plus
A nat 20?
plus 5.
Okay, so he takes his claw out of Carl. He kind of like dusts Carl off a little bit. He's like, sorry about that. Now that wasn't so hard, was it? And he pulls a hatchet out from his belt and throws it against the wall. You see a rope back behind his chair, and he cleanly slices this rope, which you can't really understand how, but it somehow slams the door behind you shut. And he says, unfortunately, I can't let you leave.
Oh.
And he says, I'm sorry for this. I truly am. I don't want to be this, but this is who I had to become. He goes for a swipe at Carl. He swipes his claw around, and you see suddenly out of the shadows, Baxter Goodboy dives in and grabs the Underking by the arm and stops him from hitting Carl.
Good boy.
And he says, come on, Arnie. You know he ain't got nothing to do with this.
Arnie.
Arnie. The Underking lowered his claw and he sighs, and then he whips his tail around and swats Baxter, who kind of like bounces off a wooden post and lands on all fours and starts growling at the Underking. And with that, I need you guys to roll for initiative.
Do we know for sure this is the Underking?
You're pretty sure.
What happened to that rat with the British accent in the beginning that came out of the hole?
He's here.
He's right there.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
He is here.
We rolled D20.
D20, yep.
I got a 7.
I also had a 7. What's that? Wait, was that plus something?
Plus perception.
Oh, it's
Oh.
plus perception?
Yeah.
Then 10.
12.
11.
12.
17.
There you go.
I always go last.
I'm sorry. Nick, what did you roll? I'm sorry, Dino? Dino's roll?
12.
Okay, and then Ruby's roll?
11.
11. Slate's a 17.
Wait, I'm sorry. 18. Not that it matters. It's just order.
No, it's good. It's good. It matters. And then Lucy and Dino, can you guys re-roll for me?
12.
23.
Oh my.
Oh, lordy day. Got peppered.
And then sorry, I'm making a couple rules.
Okay, there I am. I hate going first.
You're not going first. Don't worry.
You're not going first. You just beat me. You're just in front of me.
I mean, Lars got the high. Lucy has the highest number.
Sure, that roll was just because we tied.
That was just break time.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Okay.
It's not a re-roll. It's just a sub-roll.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm going second.
I can't stick around for an encounter. I need to go to bed.
Okay.
We're gonna end an encounter again. Where
Yeah, we're gonna. You guys are. Let me line you guys up. You can see the map, right? See the room that you're in.
Yeah.
Let me put you in the right spots. Dina, let's put you here. Ruby, you're a little bit closer because. Let's see,
Ruby.
Slate.
Man, we should have this on the TV.
It's a cool looking room.
We could.
Yeah. So you see, you get just to point out these figures. So the top, like.
Okay.
The top kind of like black box, that's Jimmy.
Jimmy.
And then the bottom one, next to the two rat dudes, is Carl. They're the black boxes. And then you use Harlan and the little girl in these cages right below your guys' icons. Yeah. I don't have icons for them, but where is Baxter? Baxter is up here near the king. Yeah, so I guess we'll have to do this encounter next time.
Sounds good.
Tuesday, right?
If you guys are up for it, we could try for a Tuesday evening
I'm down.
after Nick's done with trivia.
What time's trivia land?
Around 8:30.
Okay, so if we were able to start at 9, or
Yeah, you can get some stuff in. You could at least do this encounter.
All right, this is the encounter.
Yeah.
It could be a shorter session. It doesn't have to be a super long one. That's less work that I have to do, so. Yeah, so you guys are going to start off next time fighting the Underking.
The Underking. We're about to win the whole game.
This is it. This is the end.
I don't know about all that.
yeah, it seems like there's something else.
There's definitely something else. That's clearly not it.
Let me put the order.
About to flick. Change my.
Way mad face.
There's a lot of characters in this encounter.
I can only assume that Good Boy is gonna help us. Hope.
Dexter?
He's already done enough.
He is the goodest boy.
He is.
Boy.
Dexter.
Nice, dude.
Old Bext.
This is Dexter.
Old Bexty.
All right, I've got the initiative order for next time, so we're good to go.
Good job, everybody.
Hey, Donnie.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks for your help, Donnie.
No problem. Fun as always to watch you guys. Having a blast listening.
Okay, guys.
Dinner?
That's gonna be it for this
Have a good night.
round.
Yep.
See ya.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
How do I end this?